Hello, little ones. Would you like to hear a story? I've got one for you. From Rolling with Remix. Long ago, the land of Irion was a land of plenty, and many wanted to lay claim to its riches. When those who lived in Irion could no longer agree on who held what, civil war broke out across the entire realm, until the kobolds, in desperation to keep their kingdom afloat, summoned the dark and terrible Dragotha. The great dragon cared not for the alliances constantly made and broken across Irion, and razed many of its great cities to the ground, until a last desperate alliance finally slew the titanic worm. With no one in any shape to continue the fight, an armistice was reached, and the Great War ended. But tensions were still on the rise. 30 years later, a ragtag group of adventurers who met at a harvest festival and joined forces to look for the missing mentor of one of their band, were hired by a mysterious old man to travel to the great city-states of Irion and perform acts of heroism that those in power would not approve of. But those same acts served to heighten tensions across the land, and the old man, secretly a scheming mind flayer, revealed that once more Irion had fallen into a great civil war. Now, with militaries and dark powers on the rise, our heroes gather their forces in hopes of saving what they can before Irion once more falls into ruin. Momo, the Aarakocra cleric.
You're my friend. You're my family. And I'll protect you at all costs.
Corellian, the kobold paladin.
I will not make the same mistakes again.
Malifan, the half-elf rogue.
I won't stand idle. Not while people's lives are at stake.
Oh, this should be fun.
Quintessa, the human fighter.
You shouldn't be surprised. Everyone is out for themselves in the end.
And Scam Likely, the goblin artificer.
There are three constants: death, taxes, and my ability to dodge both.
Unprepared though they might be, our heroes find themselves at the front lines of a great battle to save the fallen empires. Last time on Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. Malifan and Quintessa found themselves prisoners of the Githyanki, and their sass was most assuredly not welcome, as the Githyanki assured them that they had nothing to offer other than being sold as slaves to the highest bidder, throwing them into the brig and threatening to cut their tongues out if they tried giving them any more lip about how this wasn't fair. Meanwhile, Momo, Corellian, and Scam contacted Malifan to see how things were going, only to realize that they were now in the Astral Sea. And after quite a bit of panic, they all decided to hop into the bag of holding, have Jabidi cut it open and then destroy himself, and plunge themselves into the astral plane in search of the rest of their party. By a strange set of circumstances, they, too, found themselves kidnapped by the exact same ship of Githyanki, and thrown into the same brig as Malifan and Quintessa. They were saved from slavery and having all their possessions taken, however, when the party put their heads together and remembered that the Githyanki did not like mind flayers at all and would hunt them down. Momo called for the captain to negotiate, and Scam set about terms of a deal. They would share the location of Rankol in exchange for their freedom, but their freedom would have to come with another favor to the Githyanki. Evidently, another traveler to the Astral Seas was aboard another Githyanki ship that she had decimated, and, more importantly to Captain Ondakar, had taken some of the Githyanki's silver swords with her. He wanted her brought back to him, either dead or alive, so that he could kill her himself, to use as a trophy decorating his ship. Though our heroes did not necessarily want to kill Ravanala, Malifan and Quintessa having gone to the Astral Sea to retrieve her in the first place, they had little other choice, and so set out to look for her, passing by and escaping the home of some kind of creature that definitely wanted to eat them despite being disguised as a noblewoman, eventually managing to contact the leader of the Shi Sin Fei. She asked what their location was, and shortly afterwards, a decrepit Githyanki skiff came careening through the Astral Sea on a ramming speed course towards our heroes. Managing to avoid being crushed, grappling onto the ship, and climbing aboard, they found it was a mess, with several Githyanki corpses scattered around, and one apparently hiding from Ravanala inside. Investigating what they could, and finally figuring out how to open the doors, they went into a central chamber full of various control consoles, where Ravanala was waiting in ambush, ready to strike at Scam Likely, and presumably the rest of the party. How will our heroes manage to deal with Ravanala? Will the Githyanki honor their deal? And how exactly will they manage to leave the Astral Sea? Find out on tonight's episode of Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. Hello, and welcome to Rolling with Remix, Fallen Empires. We are in summer, and so this is the first stream of 2020 Camp Streamix. Basically, what that is we are in a competition with all the other streams being mainly Sunday and Friday. We also have Thursday streams and miscellaneous streams, but those are more for fun. Regardless, we're competing to see who can get the most bits, who can get the most points from other sources. So if you want to support the objectively yellowest team, we have some bits to give. And if you give enough bits, we draw from the deck of magic things and some wild and crazy stuff happens. We have enough for 3, and we will do those shortly. But on to introductions, I am Alex. I am the Dungeon Master of these Monday streams for Fallen Empires. And with me is my usual cast of characters. We have Atwis.
Last one in the camp lake is a rotten egg!
We have Scott.
You gotta scrape the paint off first!
We have Jojo.
Jeez.
We have Queen.
I did not consent to being on this team, you heathens.
And we have Xander.
You agreed.
Swimming in the lake is banned! Suck it, loser! Get the fuck back! Demerit! Demerit! Fix the score! Damn it!
This is my life. This is what I do every summer.
Thanks for picking me up at 4 a.m., Alex. I love you.
I want to sleep or die, but right now we have Dungeons and Dragons! So, when last we left off, our heroes were aboard a decrepit Githyanki vessel looking for Ravanala, who they were intending to rescue from the Astral Sea after sending her to the Astral Sea in the first place, and she had leapt down from ambush to attack Scam. Now, now, because Malifane at the end did yell, "Watch out," I'm gonna say that she does not get a surprise round, so there's that, because she was in fact spotted and you were warned about her. That being said, it's combat time.
Oh,
Yo. Fudge.
Misa not ready.
Wait,
Okay.
no, I want to go home. Let me go home.
I forget if I had advantage. 1 second. No, I just have a modifier. Okay, we're good.
Yo, can I just have a map switch without freezing my entire browser?
No.
Have you considered an entirely new computer?
Yes, but I am poor.
Oh, wow. That's embarrassing.
The initiative thing got adjusted?
Yeah, I turned on the decimal places for, it looks like everyone but Scam and Ravanala, actually.
Because I rolled a flat 15.
Yep. The idea is basically the decimal place is your exact dexterity score. That helps me break ties. If, let's say someone else rolled a 12, but their initiative score was 12.20, they'd go before a Githyanki.
Okay.
Does initiative technically count as an ability check?
Technically, because it is dexterity, but, like, I remember somewhere in the player's handbook is the rule, dexterity score breaks ties.
No, I was gonna say, if it technically counts as an ability check, could I add Flash of Genius to my initiative?
Actually, I would need to double check if that's the case.
If it's ability, then yeah, he would be able to.
If
Initiative-
Sage advice says that initiative roll is a dex check.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
I mean...
So I guess it's an ability check.
So, that means for all... Okay, so we're gonna roll with that until someone says otherwise. So that means Scam's initiative is actually a 19.
Fuck.
Okay.
In a blind panic.
Yeah, in a blind panic as somebody else look out. That means Scam is at a flat 19. that shouldn't work, but I'm gonna unless we can find wording that says otherwise, I'm gonna go with that.
Okay.
I will also look at the player's handbook as well, just to see. I'll happily retract that if there is wording that says that wouldn't work. But it seems like it should.
It seems like it should. Is Flash of Genius a reaction, or?
It's a reaction, yeah.
Okay. I think reacting to look out would be a fair use of Flash of Genius, but that's your reaction for this round.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, it just says that you roll dexterity to determine initiative order. I don't see anything else that says that it could. Yeah. Loophole! I'm taking it as a loophole.
Okay. We'll wait until someone says you can't do that. But for right now... Cool. Momo, It is your turn. As a reminder to both the players and the audience, movement in the Astral Sea, if you don't have like a special weapon that gives, or special item rather, that gives you normal movement, is 3 times your intelligence score in any direction.
Okay. So Scam's movement is 54 feet.
Oh yeah, that since we work on like based on equivalent
mine's 60.
Metric 5, is that rounded up, rounded down?
5 is rounded down.
Thank you.
So if Scam's movement is at a 54, do I
50 then?
That's 10 spaces.
60.
Wait, you have
Quintessa
a 19?
goes fast.
Or a 20. No, you have a 20 now. Fuck,
I
you're
don't know
right.
what mine would be. I'm not good at math.
Wait, what's your intelligence?
What's your intelligence modifier? Get a calculator out.
Not modifier, score.
Score, not. So 15 times 3. 45.
9.
Mine is 48, but round that down, it's 45.
45.
Anyway.
I mean, it's faster than I am normally, so there's that, I guess.
So there is that.
Anyway, 5 whole feet.
Anyway, it's Momo's turn!
Yes.
Please! I am gonna cast Hold Person on her. At level 2.
It begins!
You choose a humanoid that you can see within range. The target must succeed at a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. At the end of each of its turns, the target can make another wisdom saving throw. On a success, the spell ends on the target. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a slot of 3rd level or higher, you can target on an additional humanoid for each slot above 2nd.
Okay, so as Ravenala jumps down ready to stab Scam, the strange gnome just holds out a hand and holds her in place, completely paralyzed.
Oh, hooray.
Thumbs up.
Alright. It is then Scam's turn.
Don't hurt her.
I can't believe she failed the check. That's great. Okay. Why is she just like levitating, just like a frozen popsicle, basically?
Basically, yeah, she's just kind of held floating in place.
Well, this changes the dynamic of what I was planning to do here. Okay, sure, let's see if I can do some bullshit. Might as well, since now she can't move. Scam would like to do 2 things. One is conversational, so I would consider, but like not trying to make any like skill checks there, just gonna say some words. The second thing he'd like to do is to walk up to Ravenala and just give her a boop on the nose and cast Reduce on her. She needs to make a Constitution saving throw. This might not work, but I want to give it a try. Yeah, okay. Definitely doesn't work. I was like, alright, we're going to try.
You just boop her.
Just boop her. It's like, alright, lady, listen up. You really, really want to kill me, and maybe by extension the rest of us. I get it, okay? But we had a hell of a time getting here to find you, so I would recommend at least hearing us out.
That's way more than 6 seconds.
Yeah, okay. Well, she's frozen. She can't do anything.
Alright, I suppose I will stay in my position, but I will use my 6 seconds to... Give me a moment. Right. Those two are here with the express purpose of bringing you back to Ashranalora and Irion, so that's what we're all here.
Okay. I think Hold Person, her eyes can still move in response to hearing things, so she darts her eyes back towards Malphane and Quintessa and does not look particularly reassured.
Why? What?
Yeah, you know, that's...
No way! Oh my god, this is probably the best decision I've ever made.
From behind you, you hear the of a door being pulled open, and several Githyanki, swords at the ready, about to attack.
Hey, buddies, we'll get to you in a minute, don't...
Alright.
Just gotta finish up with this lady first.
We may not have a minute.
Maybe we just let them kill her.
That is not an option.
It actually is, because that's what we were hired to do by the Githyanki.
You can't be serious.
We were told to bring her back dead or alive, but preferred to be alive, and if we bring her back alive, then we'll be fine!
Well, then they're gonna kill her anyway, so I mean...
So,
Yeah, they're gonna kill her anyway!
One particularly big-looking one, with a shining silver greatsword, approaches, twirls the sword, says some arcane words, and boom, Misty steps behind Ravanala, and raises the silver sword to attack.
Oh, fuck.
No, this is fine. This works out in our favor.
I believe paralyzed does not make it an auto crit if you hit.
No, it
I'll have to
isn't.
double check.
It is. If you're paralyzed, it's an auto crit.
Oh boy!
This is the worst decision I've ever made. Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Auto crit.
Oh, fucking
Yeah.
hell.
Plus,
auto.
plus more damage. So.
Yeah.
So.
Yankee greatswords. Don't get hit by them.
Don't get hit by Yankee greatswords. So she is in battle focus. Is she? Would it have stopped because she was not given the chance to attack?
I think so. And additionally, I know that, because I know about the effect of the Githyanki swords that they can sever the cord, but we're not projecting, so there is no silver cord.
There is no body to sever.
Okay. Yeah. So we are not at risk of being auto killed by these things from their sever your silver cord feature.
I think she's high enough level that she does not automatically drop rage if she doesn't attack something, thankfully. So she does resist some of the slashing damage. So
That's
that
good.
is. So that's a total of 12 slashing plus 23 psychic.
Don't attack these guys. Nobody attack these guys. Don't piss them off.
Alright. And he's got multi-attack, so more stabbing time.
Yeah, it is.
We fucked.
No crit.
And so 18 psychic plus 10 slashing is 28 damage to Ravanala.
Nice.
How's she looking from that first guy?
She's still not bloodied, but that shit hurt.
Yeah. Scam just gives that Githyanki a thumbs up and a grin. We were hired to kill her. I agree with this decision.
Please tell me he didn't say that out loud.
I did. No, I'm not gonna. Of course, I'm not gonna fucking say that out loud.
All right,
Scam's an idiot, but he's not that much of an idiot.
Can I shoot the one who's on Ravanala then?
Don't attack
Yes.
them.
No!
Don't attack them.
Why?
That's gonna screw us over.
Well, what the fuck can we do?
I
Tell
don't
them
know.
that we were told to bring her back to the captain!
They're
Alive.
Alive.
They
Alive.
probably... Do they even speak common?
It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.
Throw out
Okay.
his name, Ondakar.
Just say Ondakar. Just preface with Ondakar and be like, you want it? Yeah.
What? What?
Just do it!
Oh, fuck this.
You know, the Githyanki captain who let us
Fine,
go.
Undercar, right, shut the fuck up. Undercar said that we had to bring him back alive, so stop.
No response.
Damn it!
Ah!
They don't speak- Hey, we just learned they don't speak common, so that's a good one.
Fine.
One for the books.
Fuck it. Good. I'll shoot him with a banished arrow. It will stop him from attacking her.
I
All right,
don't
yeah.
fight Githyanki
That is
today.
a hit.
All right, and then he needs to make a charisma save.
Okay. He should not have had advantage.
Well, that fails regardless.
Yep. All right.
So, bye, bitch.
You pull back an arrow and loosen it to Githyanki as he carves into Ravanala. It strikes true and then vroom, teleports him into the Feywild until the end of his next turn. And that is great because he was right before you.
Exactly.
You know-
So
Thank God.
Extended vacation.
yes, I spin around to the other Githyanki. I don't shoot them, but I kind of had the bow poised just to say, "Don't you fucking dare!"
Okay.
Oh boy, they're all gonna attack you. Oh no.
Boom.
I know.
One of them
Scam
just
has his
misty
hands
steps.
up. He's like, no.
One of them just misty steps right past you, Quintessa,
Oh, for fuck's sake!
and is also gonna go stab Ravanala.
I'm not with her. Nice.
Whew. Wait, he would have had advantage because she's paralyzed.
No!
And
Tiny violin.
so 5 plus 6, 11 slashing damage, and 15 psychic damage, 26 total. And he's got 2 of those attacks, so
Nice.
whee!
Oh my god!
Fucking incredible with the crit damage there, wow. Take! One of the crits does not add much, so 7 slashing plus 10, and now, finally, Ravanala is looking bloodied.
Ouch.
No. Fuck.
That was after one guy. There's 3 of them in the fourth
There's
one that we
3
managed.
guys. The Githyanki run up to flank Quintessa
Okay.
and
This
are
is
gonna
fun.
work on stabbing her, so left one attacks twice, 1, 2. Neither
They
hits.
both missed.
Right one attacks
Yeah.
twice, 1, 2.
Oh, you're a dick.
Ooh.
Ooh. So that's
Oh my
40
goodness.
damage total. I believe
Wow.
Banishing Arrow is concentration.
I
Is it? We can double check.
will have a look. I apologize.
How many? Hey, Quintessa, on a scale of 1 to max HP, how you looking?
I'm just over half.
Whew.
It is
Fighters.
not concentration.
Okay. In that case, after the Githyanki get to stabbing, they bamf, bamf, teleport away. And you hear the shunk, shunk of more doors being opened.
Oh, I'm dead.
Hey, Momo, did you prepare tongues today?
Not only I do have tongues prepared.
Might be useful to come up at some point during this fight.
Okay.
See, the light fading from the room here is representative of the light fading from Quintessa's eyes.
All right.
Yeah.
I
Malifane.
have so many 3rd level spell slots left.
Do I even want to attempt diplomacy? We've already attacked them. There's no attempt. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to move over to the space, to the space just next to where the Githyanki is. Actually, wait. No, I don't have my rapier. I'm gonna have to attack in range. Ignore that. Yeah, I'm going to pierce him with my bow. So, Ravenal is not considered an ally in this fight, is she?
No.
No.
You haven't done
Fucking
shit to
hell.
make her an ally.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, 19 will hit the Githyanki.
Alright. I'm just gonna see how this goes first.
Okay. The Githyanki, let me double check. They're wearing half-plate armor, so some of their chest is uncovered, and you managed to hit the uncovered bit.
I'm gonna use my extra attack then. Oh, sorry,
Okay.
what?
Yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay. I'm so glad I picked this feat up. Ah, fucking hell.
Your arrow strikes one of the control consoles, which starts sparking in response.
You know what? I'm still going to move over to where the Githyanki is, and just sort of, do I want to take an action? Do I want to take a bonus action? He's probably going to attack Ravenala, so I'm just going to say to Momo, considering Ravenala's condition, I'm going to say to Momo, let her go!
Hey, Momo, bad idea. Don't do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, I wasn't going to. For the DM, have we taken a long rest since, before we came here?
Yeah.
Yes.
We did.
that-
Because we long rested just floating around playing cards.
Mhm.
Thank God. That's left. Okay, in that case, I am Should I cast Feign Death or Tongues first?
Feign Death on who is my question.
Ravenala.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's probably the better choice, but read the spell just in case.
Yeah.
Oh, she has to be willing, so this might not work.
Yeah.
Oh crap.
But I assume you could try and convince her, but I think tongues, because I don't want the Githyanki to be onto us quite yet, just in case we're able to be like, whoa, hold on. But like, if we can make them think she's dead, they killed her, great. But you might have to try to convince her first.
Yeah.
Because
I
Ravenel has to
kinda-
be willing.
I give her a look, and I say, trust me, and then I cast it.
She trusts.
She absolutely 100% does not trust you! You let her get stabbed a million times! Fuck off!
That is
No,
a
let's
willing
leave.
creature, my
Of
friend.
all the things that you can say to gain someone's trust me is on the lowest rung.
Listen, I'm kind of panicking. Stop yelling at me.
Yeah, that was mean. Come on.
Yikes.
Well then.
Okay, so was that your turn?
Can I cast Tongues?
Nope.
Okay.
If you legitimately tried to do Feign Death, then no, that was an action.
Yeah, no. Can I just say no? I didn't, please. Please be
Okay.
nice to me.
Right on that shit.
Okay, thank you. I cast Tongues on Scam.
No, I don't want tongue. What do you want
Oh my god.
from me? Great start.
Yeah, well, you have it now at least.
No, I don't want this. I don't want the Githyanki to be able to understand me right now.
It's too fucking late.
It's too late.
Evidently it
Scam's
wasn't
got
too-
tongues.
Hey, consider
Evidently-
Momo and I
evident-
can't lie.
I know.
That's true,
Evidently, it wasn't too late to retcon Feign Death, but sure, we'll do this one.
Well, this one's better.
Alright. Scam!
Okay. God damn it! Now this ruins my entire turn. Okay. Because now they're gonna understand me. Fuck. Okay, I need a second to rethink my entire turn. Okay.
I'm so
hold on.
sorry.
Wait, what languages do you know? Because if they don't know one, then
No, if
It
you read
does
the
not
spell, it
matter.
says, when I speak, any creature can understand me.
oh,
it
that
doesn't-
knows speaks one language. Okay.
Okay, do I have any telepathic abilities? Hold on, I need to double check to see if I can do anything that's not out loud.
Do you have
Hold
message?
on. I don't have message. Oh wait, shit, hold on. Who has the sending stones?
I have one. I can't remember who the. Who
I
had the
have.
other-
I think I have the other one, right?
No.
You don't, then I
what?
do.
Did you? One of you two do.
Is it possible that they can throw, if I yell them to give me their sending stones, they can throw me both theirs and I can toss one? I can just like place one in Ravenal's hand so I can cast sending to her without the Githyanki being able to hear me?
I'll have to double check.
If that's at all possible, because I would like to be able to say the words to her without being understood by the enemies with psychic
Oh
swords.
my god, I am so sorry. I didn't even think about that. I just kind of
fine.
acted on what people were telling me. I'm so sorry. If I had known that you were planning on doing that, I wouldn't have done it. I promise.
Dude, it's fine. Welcome to D&D.
I'm so sorry!
No, you're fine. This is fucking hilarious.
You would have to make a check to get the stones into her hands, because right now her death grip on the scimitars is pretty firm.
Ah, I see. Okay, the death grip on the scimitars is pretty firm. Okay, let me think if that's... I'm not a good person to do physical things with. So, in that case...
That's not what you said last time.
They can understand me, so Scam, now that he's aware that his tongue's cast on him, he's gonna be like, motherfucker, Momo, don't give me the mic. Okay, hi, Githyanki, Scam Likely, nice to meet you. We were sent by Captain Undercar to bring her back alive. Don't kill her. My turn, as I glare daggers at Momo.
He's panicking.
Make a persuasion check.
I would love to make a persuasion check.
Jojo, your panic noises are beautiful.
I didn't get the brain cell.
Okay, I'm gonna flash a genius myself to make that a 24.
None of them have enough insight to double check that, so 24 will get them to glare daggers, grumble to themselves. Son of a bitch, the one time we have to kill this motherfucker, and apparently we can't even do that!
Yeah, sorry, I know, bud, shit's tough, I empathize. Okay, I want to kill her too, but, you know, good.
Corellian, you feel a surge of chaotic energy.
Oh no.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
The empty
the
throne!
darkness, my favorite card.
That's the political enemy card.
Oh no!
What else is new?
Well,
yeah,
I have so fucking many of those. Probably.
So goddamn many. This is gonna be fun. I'll just make a note.
Can
of
you
that.
even find someone to make a political enemy that isn't already?
Well, I can't believe Lord Stormkirk hates you now.
Well, I pity the rest of you if that's the case.
Yep. So that was gonna be great. In the meantime, it is Corellian's turn.
In an entire arc about gaining political allies for a war, that is... Damn.
Yeah. A 1 in, I think, 56 chance to just get fucked.
Some good shit if I do say so myself. So... Well, I mean, I understood what Scam said. Does it look like... The Githyanki, does it look like he stood down?
He's still holding a sword, but it does not look like he's about to go stab Ravenala.
Alright, Carlin, like, casts a look at Scam, casts a look at the Githyanki, and sort of, like, reaches out and touches, like, Ravenala's leg, and is going to use 30 lay on hands points.
I'm gonna go ahead and have her make an insight check, because she doesn't know all that many paladins. And seeing someone who has lay on hands traveling around with this crew is gonna make her start thinking, wait a second, even though you are disguised.
Fair.
That's fair.
Not high enough.
You've met one of the rare gnome paladins of Irion.
Oh yes, the gnome paladins. See, the thing is, that's not out of the question, which is why the DC is higher than 13.
Yeah. This is Blorelian.
Alright.
And, yeah, that'll be my turn.
Oh my god!
That feel when you prepare a whole ass boss fight and the boss is paralyzed.
Incredible.
The dice gods. The dice gods, man. Thump! This Githyanki's back and ready to attack.
Catch him up to speed! Catch him up to speed!
It's at the end of his turn.
It's at the end of his turn, yes.
Yeah, Scam is just pointing at the other Githyanki. He's like, tell him what I said, tell him what I said!
Oh, shit.
Don't hurt any of them, please.
Yeah, no, I don't plan to. Oh, fuck.
Ready in action.
Yeah, that's the thing I can do. I'll do that.
Alright. Do
What
what?
are the terms?
I haven't got a fucking clue. Because anything could happen at this point. Well, if the other two have, like, run off to open doors and stuff, should I, like, prep in case any start running in?
Maybe if one of them actually tries to attack Ravenala?
Well, yeah, but then there's the other two who ran off to, open the doors for whatever reason, so...
There's probably more of them throughout the facility.
Alright, the next one that takes Nala, then I'll do that.
Okay. The Githyanki in the chamber turns, and Scam, you can hear, Undercar wants this one alive. The big old knight turns to the warrior. Undercar does not command this vessel.
Oh, fuck.
But that was the Githyanki's turn to try and convince his boss. Nothing doing. You hear, boom, as Githyanki just leap from vantage places to higher areas of, to higher areas, looking down on everyone from up above, getting into flanking positions. One lands next to Jabidi, and because he's a frickin' dick, is gonna attack Jabidi.
What a dick.
No!
He already has a knife in his head. What more do you want?
Should not have had advantage, so that is 11. That does not hit.
That does not hit. Oh,
Well, on the other
that's
hand.
probably gonna... Yep, okay, Jabidi is gone.
There goes
is
Jabidi.
immediately destroyed.
Yeah, the Githyanki look disappointed trying to gather the money that is not there.
There is now a single pearl lying on the ground where Jabidi once floated over.
The Githyanki that did not attack Jabidi grabs the pearl.
That's mine, you piece of shit!
The other Githyanki cannot do anything unless they Misty Step to attack. Actually, I think one of them would try to attack Quintessa, so
Of course they
leaping from above with a bunch of greatsword attacks. 1, 2, and boom, boop. 23 probably hits. So.
The 23 does hit. 13. Now I'm bleeding.
Well, it's bleeding time. Malifane.
Oh god, I actually don't know what to do right now. Is this Githyanki actually going to try and make any more attempts, or is he now convinced that Ravenala needs to die?
He is now convinced that Ravenala needs to die.
Okay! Next question, which is something I need to figure out. Who the fuck do I save? Ravenala is bloodied, you said. Quintessa is bloodied. What are these two armed with?
Big old silver flowing greatswords.
And I'm assuming same with this one right here.
Yes, they're all armed with greatswords.
That does not help my case. Okay. I can't do much at close range anyways, so I guess I'll just attack the one by Quintessa. Let's do that, I guess. Yeah. I don't know what else to do.
Okay, 17 will hit.
Cool. I'm gonna trigger my sneak attack then because he's next to my lady friend. Yay. Ha.
Wow, friend zoning much.
Yay.
Gosh.
Alright. So that is 22 damage total to the Githyanki, who is now looking bloodied and pissed.
We have a bathroom mate, jeez.
Quintessa goes before that, guys, so I think we're good. And then, just to make a point to Ravenala, yes, we are trying to save her. Oh wait, I just remembered, I have weapons other than my fucking rapier. Oh boy, they're not gonna do much damage, though. Fuck it. I don't care at this point, I'm gonna take one of the daggers that I have, and just kind of strike it at the Githyanki here that I already attacked earlier. So
Okay.
I'll just
Dude, he
do
was
that
on our side.
then. No, he already is convinced that he needs to attack. That he needs to kill Ravenala.
Oh, whoopsie. Okay, never mind.
So yeah,
I just had to give Yankee told that they need to stand down, and they seem to be going with it.
But
Did
then
you hear
the
what he
big
said
guy
earlier?
was like, he's not in charge, I am. 23 will hit, by the way.
All right, thank you. And come on, roll 20. There we go.
Okay. All right. That particular Githyanki is hit.
I'm also gonna make a comment that regarding the whole pacifism thing, there's not really much we can do about this because they're actively a threat right now to someone we're trying to save, so yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Also, for those who are wondering where the music is in OBS, so am I. It should be going through to you, but it's just not, I guess.
Well, we can hear it, like, over on your end.
Yeah, I can
Okay.
hear it.
Yeah, we can. I think I'm going to take my bonus action then to just take a dodge, because I'm probably going to be surrounded momentarily.
Okay. Alrighty. I'm just trying to adjust audio settings real quick, but in the meantime, it is Momo's turn.
Okay. This is either going to be a really good idea or a really bad idea, but I want to see what it does. I'm going to cast on this big one, the knight. I'm going to cast Harm.
Fuck!
Wow.
Nice.
Holy shit.
Harm is a powerful fucking spell.
Harm is incredibly powerful.
He diseased.
I wish I could like do Flash of Genius, but with like taking away rolls.
What does that do? I don't think I've ever
I'm
used that spell.
very glad you
It's-
asked, my friend.
Just the opposite of heal.
You unleash a virulent disease on a creature that you can see within range. The target must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 14d6 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Damn it!
Well, still half.
Does it take? It takes half. So I mean, that's
27.
27. Oh yeah, sorry, 27. Thank
That's
you.
fair.
27.
That's fair.
That's still that's not a amount of that is not a small amount of damage to discuss that.
Stings a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Sick.
Oh, also, Momo, can you stop concentrating on tongues for me? If that be
Tongues is not concentration.
Tongues is not concentration.
Oh, it's
Kelly-
not.
Tell these assholes to stop attacking me!
You can, however, just drop tongues willingly.
Oh.
I'll
Oh,
let you do.
consider it done.
Cool.
Consider it done.
And that much HP left. He's made the save, so his max HP is fine. Damn. Okay. Scam.
Cool. So tongues is no longer on me.
Right.
Can I grab? And Ravenala's still paralyzed.
Ravenel still paralyzed.
Gonna grab her by the fucking lapels, like put my nose to her fucking face, and just be like, "Listen here, lady." And I'm taking a pause here because I'm trying to think of how to fit all this into 6 seconds.
You could caveman it.
I'm not gonna caveman it. Why say many word when few word do fine? Yeah. No. Scam like grabs her, like looks at her, and just goes says, "We were sent here to kill you, but that's not the case. We're gonna let you live, but we have to talk after this because shit is fucked." And I'm going to then turn around and fucking cast a fucking spell at one of these Githyanki dudes, probably that leader guy. And I'm gonna cast. Oh boy, which spell do I want to cast? Honestly, I'm gonna cast Chaos Bolt at 3rd level.
Ooh.
Because I want to.
Okay.
So that's a 20 to hit the leader.
That's a hit.
Cool. So that is 2. Okay, so hold on. I gotta. This is where artificer stuff kind of comes in handy here for a second. So let's see. Not cure wounds, Chaos Bolt. Okay, so I take so I rolled 3d6. I rolled a 5 and an 8. So I'm gonna have this be lightning damage. Additionally, I'm going to also layer some things onto this. just for maximum potential. My feature of my arcane firearm where did that go? There it is. I can roll a d8 and add that to my damage. So let me do that. At 7 additional damage.
Okay.
And so so far we're at a total of 36 damage.
So far it's 36, yes.
Is he still up with that?
He's still up.
Okay, Fury of the Small, he takes an extra 10, I believe.
Okay. That'll put him in the system
12.
shock range.
Sorry, yeah, he took an extra 12. So, because I leveled up. So yes, that should be a total of, oh god, math. 36 plus 12, 48 damage to him on his turn.
That is more than half of his max HP, and he failed the system shock roll. So
Nice.
Crack, crack, boom! You just shoot out this spiraling bolt of lightning directly at the captain. And he's just freaking obliterated and twitching on the floor now.
Yeah!
Flips off the other Githyanki and, like, stares them down. Do I still technically have my bonus action?
Is Fury of the Small a bonus action?
I think the Fury of the Small is just, I believe, a feature.
Okay.
It is just like, I'm double checking.
Yeah,
It's just once per short rest whenever I deal damage.
Damn!
I can add Fury of the Small.
Then
So
I
for my
I don't think you've used the bonus action yet, yeah.
So for my bonus action, I would like to use Goblinoid Nimble Escape to disengage, and I'd like Scam to fly just all the way down here. 5, 10, 15, 28, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Just fucking backwards flip off of Ravenella to get far away from these guys with psychic swords. And that's my turn. I'm content with that occurring.
Okay.
Jesus.
Corellian.
Right, we're fighting the Githyanki now. If possible, since Ravenala is still immobilized, would I be able to, like, move her and take her place?
Theoretically, yeah. It would still cost movement to move her.
That's fine. So Corellian would like to move where she is and then move her down 1 square so that Corellian and Malifane are, like, in
Oh, of course.
Actually, no, just double checking something really quick. Yeah, no, instead of that, Corellian's going to move into the space that the captain previously occupied and beat the shit out of this Githyanki, I guess.
Alright, I guess.
I fucking guess, so...
Yeah, both of those hit.
Bam, and on the second one, I will use a second level spell slot, so that'll be 3d8. Plus that much radiant. Wait, I also have a little feature, improved thing, so I actually get another 2d8 off of each. I get a 1d8 off of each hit.
Okay.
So that's another 2d8. Sorry, I forgot to enable it. So, yes. That much.
Okay. Let me do some calculations. So
52
18,
damage?
18 plus 8 plus 7. I think you would have killed him without the smite, so you can get that spell slot back.
You're so nice. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you just, like,
Excellent.
carve up the Githyanki and boot him against the wall. Onto
Excellent.
the
In that
sparking
case,
control console.
So that was 5 feet, so 10, 15, 20. I will move, yeah, here.
Alright. The continued adventures of Ravenala being stuck in space.
Oh. Fun.
Your DC is definitely higher than that, Momo.
It's
Jesus Christ. I was nowhere near.
happy. Happy.
Oh shit, it's me.
Yeah, it's you, Quintessa.
Alright. I will spin around and attack this one. If the character sheet would ever open. There we go. Right.
31 will definitely hit,
Not
and
dude.
26 hits as well.
Nice.
Okay. I could have done better, but yeah.
16 plus 12 is more than half its max HP. So, he's
Oh.
still standing, unfortunately.
It's fine.
But that is Quintessa's turn. The Githyanki are gonna BAM! Misty step in.
No,
Oh, God.
And 1, 2. 19 is Ravanala's AC, so 2d6
That
and
hits,
2d6.
unfortunately, yeah. Damn.
So that's a total of 18 damage from this Githyanki, who is then going to fly off that way. 1, 2, BAM! Misty step in. Do the same thing.
don't they have anything best to do?
Not really.
Oh, bollocks.
So
You are looking at the most bored people in the multiverse.
So that is 4 slashing damage and 15 psychic, 19 total to Ravanala. Back to bloodied.
No, fuck.
It's fine, honestly, this is fine because they're kicking Ravanala's ass so we don't need to. They're wearing her down so we have a chance at conversing.
Oh wait, 2 attacks hit, so
Damn it!
that is...
But if she sees that we're continuing to hold her, then she's not going to think that we're exactly the most helpful people.
Yeah, but if we don't hold her, then she'll attack us.
Plus
Yeah, it's
6,
better to hold it.
19. And then 2 attacks from this Githyanki.
Plus, we all have resurrection spells. We're fine.
Yeah.
I don't think that's the point.
It's the point now.
It's the point.
It's contingency, Scott. Contingencies.
Okay, 13 psychic and 8. So 21 total damage. And flies off that way. BAM! Misty step in.
Why are they flying off?
Because they're
Get
in the
away from
Astral
us.
Sea!
Yeah, they can do that.
No, not how are they? Why are they?
No.
Because to get away from us!
Because they get away from us.
To get away from you, yeah. Oh my god, there's a pop-up of the damage in the way, and now I can't see how much damage it is on the DM screen. Thanks, Obama!
No.
It's 11 slashing and 9 psychic.
Okay.
It's fine. No one go near those Githyanki who flew to the back of that room, please.
So-
Humble request from your local neighborhood scam.
20 psychic damage, plus 7, so 27 damage to Ravanala.
Oof.
And then the other great sword attack.
Fuck!
It's fine. Momo gets to go in a couple of rounds. It's fine.
So that is 18 psychic damage, and Ravanala floats limply in the air.
Hey, it's Momo's turn in 2 rounds. It's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. Everything's fine. Just no one go near those Githyanki in the back of the room.
Malafine, kill him.
Kill
The
who?
Githyanki grabs Ravanala and is
Oh.
gonna float off.
You can opportunity attack him, right, Mal?
I believe I can.
With the dagger, yeah.
Well, actually, here I would like to casually remind people of a rule that often gets overlooked. Grappling counts as an attack, so you could try to grab him to prevent him from moving if you wanted to.
I could, except for the fact that my strength is a -1.
This is true.
Attack him.
Yeah, do it. Yeah, I mean, do what you want, man. Do what you want.
Alright.
No
17
fuss,
will
no
hit.
fuss.
Cool.
Okay.
I mean, it's fine. She's dead, so it's good. We can revive her.
If we can get to her in time.
We'll be fine.
1,
Yeah,
2,
I'll
3,
get it, don't
4,
worry.
5, 6, 7.
Is she dead, Alex? Or
She is dying.
Dying. Gotcha. Okay. Are they? Sorry, forgive me, just because of map geometry. Are they all right there, or are they all leaving the rooms?
They're all floating out. They're floating out that way. Actually, let me open up this door.
Yeah, because I was saying I didn't. Yeah. I gotcha.
Oh my god, there's more.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
Like I said,
Malphane.
no one go over there.
Malphane, you feel a surge of chaotic energy.
Oh god, okay.
You can do it.
One card. What did I get? Come on. What is that?
The avalanche.
Oh.
Draw
does that
2
card do?
more.
Oh no!
Okay.
Oh lord!
We have fun.
Do I delete
Lord
that or
above.
what?
Yeah,
No, thank you.
it's fine. Scam's got a plan.
One of those looks good. I don't remember what the other one does, but I know what this one does.
What is that?
But Alex, would you care to remind the chat?
The publican. Oh boy.
Drunk.
Malphane,
Oh,
you are
that
now
one.
filthy, stinking drunk.
Oh!
What the?
This
Oh
is
no!
Oh my god,
nightmare.
this card twice! Oh my god!
So
Oh, he's
no,
poisoned then.
Oh
No,
no!
no,
And
it's the
Mal's
flavor
never
text.
gotten drunk
In
Oh,
Fallen
just flavor
Empire-
text.
In
Like,
Fallen
oh,
Empire,
okay.
it's flavor text.
I was about to be like, oh,
Bullshit.
that sucks for a rogue. Okay, that's good
Alright.
though.
Next
if it's only-
card.
Yep.
Where's the? Oh, this card again.
What is
The
that?
cricket.
Oh, fucking hell.
So before the next encounter, crickets will loudly chirp.
Great. Those goddamn astral crickets.
The astral crickets are the worst kind of crickets.
Radix, how did you get in here?
Right. So if someone, remind me again, if someone goes unconscious, does that mean that any spells on them kind of dissipate, or?
No, Momo's still holding her paralyzed.
Well, it's Momo's turn next.
Yeah.
Still your turn, Scott.
Momo, would you kindly let her go?
No!
Why not?
Because she's going to attack us!
She's dead!
Which is
Not
why I'm going to
scam.
Scam yells from
You
the hallway.
can do.
Oh, she's dead.
If
Oh,
you
man.
won't do something about it, I
No.
will.
Oh,
Dude, actually quality burp. I will give you
Yeah,
props
that was
for
pretty good. That was
very
an
good burp,
actual
Scott.
well-timed burp. But reminder
No,
from your friendly local neighborhood scam likely, don't go over near this Give Yankee.
All right, I won't go over near those
Yes.
Githyanki.
Preferably within 20, don't get within 20 feet of them.
Having said
Right.
that, whose turn is the count of turn 20?
Momo.
Mine.
Oh, you don't say.
shit, well, we did say!
I like that condescending tone.
Excuse me one second while I copy something. Malphane is going to loosen one of his arrows and fire off a smoke bomb. I finally can put this to actually good use.
Nice.
And I'm going to target it at, let's
Oh,
say,
I won't be able to shoot then.
I'm going to assume that this is a corner.
That's a corner up there, yes.
I will launch it at the floor near the Githyanki in the center of that group.
Okay.
Do I
There's
need
my-
to roll, or? Okay, good.
Nah. Lance at a point within range. That's within range of your short bow, so I'm assuming you can hit the floor.
Yes. But
Okay.
since I have extra attack, I'll still use my extra arrow just in case.
No, you can't.
not- Oh, I can't?
You can use an action. Multi-attack is an action.
Oh, I
Multi-action
see.
action.
Okay, fair enough. All right. You said don't get within 20 feet of them.
Well, the smoke bomb is spread 20 feet.
I will move a step forward.
Boink! You move a step forward and bork up the dynamic lighting because it's a functioning...
Whoops.
functioning
That
system.
darn
Malafane-
dynamic lighting.
Malafane raises up his fingers and counts down from 3.
Momo, it is your turn.
I'm gonna get about right here, still 20 feet away, and
That's fine.
I'm gonna cast Healing Word on Ravanala, which has a range of 60 feet. I'll cast it at level 3. Not much, but it's only a...
You gonna drop the spell as well, or not?
Yeah, it's a creature of your choice that you can see within range regains hit points equal to 1d4.
No, Queen's asking if you're going to draw a hold person.
You said no.
Momo said no.
Yeah, Mama said no.
Alright.
Yeah.
Which means that they're going to continue to get away with Ravanala.
No, they won't.
After all, it is Scam's turn.
Let her rip!
Everyone just from the back of the room just hears. Hey, Momo, your professional medical opinion, is she dead?
Yes!
Cool. I cast Fireball on that entire group of Githyanki.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Boom! Boom!
They should not have had advantage. Only bottom
They all
right
failed.
succeeds.
Oh, the one on the bottom right just succeeds, yeah. So, okay, everyone except for... Why did I cast that at 4th? Oh, I guess I did cast that at 4th level. You know what, fine, we're casting it at 4th level. Why not? Sometimes, wait, it says 4th level, but hold on, how many dice did that just roll? 96. Okay, yeah, that was at 4th level, good.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't mind doing that. Yeah, so then they take 33 points of fire damage from the explosion.
That is more than half of his max HP, so he may die from this anyway. Yeah, he's... Boom! Everyone in there's dead! Oh, boy.
My name is Scamuel fucking Likely, boys! Now, Ravanala is dying, so someone should probably go help her. I just blew up Ravanala.
Or can you
Go
get
help
over
her.
there, Corellian?
Anyway, for my bonus action, for that was just my action to do that. So from my biggity bonus, I have nothing I want to do. So I am going to move. Let's see, that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Move around the hallway there a little bit. And I'm going to I will hide. Take my bonus action hide as a goblin from Nimble Escape. So I will make a stealth check. I assume still with disadvantage, because even though I'm floating, my armor still goes chunk, chunk, chunk,
Right.
chunk.
Chunk, chunk, chunk.
Chunk, chunk, chunk. Sounds like a train passing by.
Disadvantage.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's a 12. I'll flash a genius myself to make that a 16.
Get your
Okay.
magic railroad out here.
Alright.
Your words, not ours.
Pretty sure
Cool.
this encounter's cleared.
Oh, yeah? Okay, cool.
So Ravanala literally cannot fail death saves unless she crit fails.
That's fantastic. So she's stabilized for all intents and purposes?
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Wait, so we're full... Wait, did I just fully bowling alley strike the rest of the combat
You fully
encounter?
bowling alley
Yeah.
the Githyanki that were in this encounter.
I've always wanted to fireball the counter away.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Cool. Then you know what? I don't care that I wasted a hide for nothing. I'm content with that.
Alright.
Let's
Okay.
go, stabilize Ravanala.
Let's make sure she stays unconscious for a little bit.
Yeah, but
First,
keep her-
first that smoke.
yeah, get rid of the
Poof! Yeah, smoke bursts around Ravanala.
Malafane, what? Let's
Gam,
get
like,
out
turn-
of here!
Gam turns around the hallway corner with his wand like it's a gun and looks to make sure there's no one that's still alive. Alright, we're clear. Alright, make sure she's not dead. And then let's drag her with us to somewhere of relative privacy so we can converse with her, preferably with as low hit points as we can give her.
Uh-huh. Maybe restrained as well.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. Let's get out of here then.
Does this look like, does down here look like it was like some kind of like helm chamber, or is this all below deck?
This was all below deck.
Do I have a rough approximation of where some kind of engine or like steerage would be?
Make an intelligence check.
Cool. Yeah, while my allies are working on getting her out of here, I would like to have Scam look around a little bit. That shouldn't have been with disadvantage. So that was a 17.
Okay. This is not a very big ship. It doesn't have all that many levels to it, and I accidentally closed out of Firefox. One, my bad. But, you would wager that it wouldn't take very long to find somewhere where, like, someone would be able to steer this ship.
For anyone else?
Okay,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not just me.
Yeah.
Hey, we caught like none of that.
Yeah, we caught like none of that.
Son of a bitch!
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to mess with audio settings now that we have a
you're
moment
good.
so that they wouldn't blare
Yeah, yeah.
Snake Eater in the audience's ears.
But what are you talking about? People love when you blare Snake Eater in their ears.
Surprise, it's Snake Eater. Anyway,
Snake Eater.
yeah, it doesn't take entirely long to figure out where the helm, where, like, someone would direct the ship would be and go up to it. It is empty.
Cool. My middle name is Adventurous, so, do I see any mechanisms that could be used to control this thing?
I thought it was felonious.
Shh, you're not here. I'm by myself. Let me live this one. Do I see any means of, like, controlling the ship?
You do not.
Cool. Do I see any means of self-destructing this ship?
You do not. You see, like, a bunch of, like, scrawled instructions in some language that you don't read.
Well, I'm gonna wait a second from the comfort of this room until I'm certain that my comrades have gotten off the ship. And once I'm certain that they're off the ship, I'm gonna start hitting as many fucking buttons and switches as I can. I'm gonna go just absolute apeshit in this room. I'm like, Scam, like, sits to himself just like, okay, there comes a time when you gotta set aside the pursuit of science and knowledge and instead indulge in the deep DNA-ingrained goblin desire of absolute fucking chaos. And I'm just gonna begin slapping buttons, pulling switches, and really just going ham in here, and then see what happens, and then book it out of here.
You go absolutely ham on the various devices that you can see inside the helm, and you wait to see what happens. The answer is nothing.
God damn it. Alright, I'm leaving. I float out of the ship and join my comrades.
Right.
Hey, welcome back.
Yeah,
Wow,
you're
you're loud.
welcome. You are loud. It's almost like your mic has changed all of a sudden. Hey, Ravenala, so she's not dead, yeah, or is she dead?
We stabilized her.
Yeah, we stabilized.
Good. Can we, like, really just cuff her up?
I mean, if we have the resources, yeah.
I mean,
Does
I
anyone
have
have
some...
rope?
We
I
got our
have
gear
rope.
back, so we have rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got rope. Additionally, I'm probably the best person to do rope tying checks, because I believe it's intelligence in sleight of hand.
I hate that system so much, and I do not use it.
Oh, okay. I see you're one of those heathens.
Let's talk about variant encumbrance.
You know what? Never mind. I'm gonna divert from this path immediately. Cool. Let's tie her up, because we definitely have rope, yeah?
Yes, 100% you do have rope.
Yeah, let's make this real fucking secure, why don't we? Let's just make sure that she's not gonna be able to budge at all. Oh, shit. God damn it. Since okay, while you guys are tying her up, I'm gonna go back in the ship and grab all those Githyanki swords real quick.
Any particular position?
I don't know. Refer to whatever your favorite page in the refer to whatever your favorite page from the Kama Sutra is. I don't know. I'll fly back to the ship just so I can get all those Githyanki swords.
He's read the Kama Sutra.
Bro.
Fly back to the ship. By the time you get there, the swords are gone, unfortunately.
What? What?
Oh.
Holy shit. The magic. God damn it. Psychic. Damn. Alright, I leave.
I force Malafane to sit down.
Oh. Hey.
Sit down on what?
Yeah.
You're in the Astral Sea!
I will angle him so it looks like he's sitting down.
Can I cast Dispel Magic on Malafane?
Sure, go for it.
That's more lesser restoration.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, well, I don't know if this was considered a magically put upon effect.
Yes, the answer is yes.
It does count as an effect, or is it just regeneration?
This does count as a magical effect since it came from the deck.
Cast Dispel Magic.
Malafane, you're sober.
Oh.
Well, enjoy the hangover.
I'm sorry, what?
Nothing.
Hey, I'm pretty good, okay? I think I got the hangover out of there, okay? Just gotta root around in his brain space. Anyway, so we've hogtied the leader of the elves.
Yes.
I have to say, real quick, let's just pause for a second. Let's appreciate that that's a sentence that has been said probably for the first time in our world's history here on the astral plane. Give ourselves a round of applause. Thank you, Quintessa. Thank you.
Anyways, now where do we go?
I think we should.
We need to
float.
talk to her and explain to her what's going on.
Yeah, fully agree with Momo on this one. And failing that, we kill her. So I say we drift. I don't know, about 30 minutes or so that way, just pointing in a random direction, and then Momo, you heal her a little bit, and then we converse. Does that sound amiable to everybody else?
Yep.
I agree, but this is not going to be pretty.
No, and that's why Corelli and I and Momo
we've done been pretty.
And that's why Corelli and Momo and myself are going to be the ones who are allowed to talk.
Yeah.
The moment that Quintessa says that, Malafane just has like a little smile.
Don't I fucking knew you were gonna do that. But yes, I will keep my thoughts to myself.
Okay, because I brought an extra set of hog ties if you're really gonna need to avoid that.
Those?
Why do you have those?
A man has his business.
Momo?
Malafane.
We need to have a talk.
Anyway, starts waking up.
Oh.
Let's fly and talk. Let's fly and talk.
Awkwardly.
Hey, wakey wakey, eggs and bakey.
I'm gonna just be nice and say, 12's not enough to get her out of the ropes quite yet, but she is trying to get out of them.
Hi, Ravanala. Good to see you again.
Quiet, she says.
She can't point.
Corellian talk.
Right. We're here to get you back to the material plane.
She eventually does put together that you are in fact Corellian, and by process of elimination, the one who paralyzed her and left her to get stabbed 1,000,000 times is Momo.
He kind of does a nervous wave in a dumb,
Well, fine job you're doing so far.
Well, you're alive, aren't you?
You know, that was in doubt for several minutes. No thanks to you, by the way. I still have a scar from when you stabbed me 4 times in a row.
Oh shit, I forgot I did that.
Scam just tugs on Quintessa's shirt and just goes, actions have consequences!
I pat him.
Yeah, why do I like this?
You two done?
Yeah.
Yes.
Great. Right. We have 2 potential ways of doing this. Momo can get you back to the material plane right now, but we can't guarantee where exactly you'll end up. That's...
However, once we do get you back to the material plane, I have other means of finding you. And once we return to the material plane, we will find you.
Stop! Why on earth would I want you people to find me again?
So, two things to that question. Two parts to that question. One, probably your best choice. Two, we're actually trying to make up for sending you here in the first place. Because
anyone who's not the goblin have something to say. Yes?
Yeah. Wow, racist.
The circumstances of... There were some circumstances in Ashra and Allura. We made a deal to come rescue you from the astral plane. We... yeah.
Right. Malaphane's been eaten up with guilt ever since that happened. Regardless, we are here to get you back to the material plane by whatever means that ends up being. Whether it is in a random place and you can find your way back to Irion on your own, or another option, fine, whatever. The point is, you're gonna go back. Is that acceptable?
Oh, that's perfectly acceptable. Might I offer up option 3?
Would love to hear it.
Mm-hmm.
The big ones with the more decorated swords. I left one of them unconscious because he was being most uncooperative. Apparently, they have the ability to hop through the planes themselves. My attempts to convince him to take me back to the material plane and not end up killed in the process have not been successful. I figure the lot of you would be a little bit more helpful than that.
Would love to counterpoint that real quick. We were actually imprisoned by these guys. The only reason they let us go was so we would come here and kill you. They're really, really not kill, air quotes, kill. Really, they're really not keen on listening to anything anyone has to say. I mean, we're not gonna try to kill you. That wasn't our plan at all.
It's the last thing we want to do.
Because
and you doubt that 6 people against 1 unconscious and bloody one is going to change their mind.
Oh no, you should. How much do you know about the Githyanki? Because, woof. Okay, they are hardcore.
You work like
Wait.
a dog.
Wait, hold on a minute. Ravenel might have a point. Maybe we could make a deal with him.
I don't think that making a deal with him would really
tell him
work,
where the
considering
Wi-Fi
he
is.
wanted her as a fucking figurehead for his shit.
No,
not Captain Ondakar, the guy she has in prison on her ship. Yeah, no, Ondakar wants you to be turned into a figurehead. Bad guy. No,
Yeah.
I think there's worth in this attempt. I mean, hey, we could tell that. I mean, hey, it might work on him. We could go to him and be like, listen, you're a prisoner. I know you're not keen on this. Hey, I know your people really hate mind flayers. There's a mind flayer on our world who's leading a huge conspiracy. If you work with us, we will give you the exclusive rights of killing him and bringing his head back to your people. That might get some bargaining points there. Oh yeah, Ravenel, by the way, we really have to catch you up on this whole mind flayer situation because it might change a lot of things.
He does not look amused at any of this.
Yeah.
Right, let's
So,
get back to the ship, if possible,
yes,
and
there.
do some convincing.
I agree. Before we do that, though, I just think it's very important that we stress some couple of points to Ravenala before we agree to help bring her back in any capacity anyway, which is, based on the last encounter, they were trying, I was along for the ride, to explain to you some incredibly important points regarding this whole war you found yourself in.
Yeah.
Point.
That is, I would like to counterpoint by saying
Yes, please.
that I watched that fight scene back. You did not do any of that scam. Most of what you did was shooting Firebolt at her and then trying to stuff
Yes.
her in the bag.
Yes.
There was no attempt at
why I
convincing her.
That's why I just said I was along for the ride. I didn't do anything myself. That's why I just said that. See,
Yeah,
they
she
wanted
100%
this.
does not believe you then.
Yeah, like they, like I was just along to fucking, fight and shit. They
Will someone
don't
either
wanna-
silence this goblin or cut off his head because I
I
tire
can kill
of
you.
his lies?
I can kill you.
How much
I
health
will
does
kill you.
Sam have
I
left?
can kill you. I have the power to kill you.
Scam!
Hold on one moment. How much health does Skim have left?
You touch
No,
me and I'm
no.
gonna fucking kill you.
Just curious.
This is getting us nowhere. Thank you.
Great.
Ooh.
Glad we could have
Ooh.
that talk. Let's go back to the fucking ship and do some fucking convincing
Yes,
to get
please.
back to the material plane. We
I'm
talk
gonna
about mind flares and other shit, whatever. Fuck.
I'm gonna untie Ravenala.
Don't do that! Oh, no.
Why?
No, hold
And
on,
why
hold on,
shouldn't
hold on,
we?
hold on. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Ravenala, if we untie you, will you not try to kill any of us?
You have my word.
Thank you.
Can we insight that?
Yes.
Watch.
I trust her. I feel like she's a woman of her word.
Same.
I mean, I do, but just to be sure.
If you want to, you can. Malifane is not going to contest.
Ravenala's at like what, 1 health against the 5 of you? She's not stupid enough to try anything.
Thank you! Okay, so I untie her. And should I heal her a little more?
No.
That would be ideal.
You see, there's 2 people, and I'm gonna stick
What's to
with...
stop her from having us executed when we return?
Because we, points to Quintessa and I, because we've spoken about this matter. We made a deal, and we're keeping to it.
We told them everything we knew. And so.
Okay. Counterpoint. How is any of this going to change the fact that they're fighting a pointless war when they're not listening to the evidence? That there's something worse at play.
The problem is, Scam, is that at this point, the best we have is hearsay and our experiences.
Yeah.
We
Fair.
can do as much truth-telling and casting of things as we want, but ultimately we're the only people who Rankall throw off his old Rand disguise and burn that place to the ground. Nobody else saw the mind flare, just we did, because of course. Of course. It's just perfect that way, isn't it?
As uneasy as it may seem, rekindling our allies might be our best bet.
I would hardly call this rekindling, but fucking fine.
After what happened, I think this is the best we can possibly do at the moment.
Okay, cool. I will agree with you, but I will make my stance very clear. If she tries a single thing at all, I am ending her life. That is where I stand. If she, because she gave us her word, if she reneges on that, I am ending her life. Just so we're all clear.
She won't do that.
Unlike some people, I keep my word.
Yeah, I keep mine too. Yeah.
Okay, hold still. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on her.
For a whopping 6 hit points.
Yes.
Wow!
She's now at 7.
Let me
Oh
see
boy.
if there's anything else I can do. I know I had one more that was a lot better. Ooh! Does anyone need healing as well? Because I have Mass Cure Wounds.
Yes!
I am at full. Maybe you should save the spell slot.
Okay.
But I maybe just definitely give Quintessa some healing.
Okay, I'm gonna heal Quintessa as well. And
If you want to say... Okay.
Yeah, actually, you know what? Because Scam has a little sadistic tendencies right now, he'll cast Cure Wounds
hang
on
Quintessa
on
is a
Quintessa
fighter.
too.
Doesn't she have second wind?
Yes, Scott, but I like to save it.
Just saying.
Yeah, so I'll also give her a first level Cure Wounds. And, ooh, hey Momo, syringe or spider?
actually, I think.
Give me the good kush.
The
Oh, I
what?
forgot you were using it on Quintessa, not Ravenella. Syringe.
Cool. Big fucking needle! And
Actually, I think I'll help with this. He just offers her one of the potions of healing that he has.
I don't need it.
Why don't you give that one to Ravnala?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
a great
What I said.
idea.
That's what I
So
meant.
wait, Quintessa,
Okay.
let me help your wounds here.
Okay.
Where were you injured the worst? Where does it hurt the most? Where can I help relieve some
Probably,
of your
like-
pain?
My sides.
Cool. I jam the needle in where it hurts the fucking most, and I cast Cure Wounds on her.
I despise
That-
you so much.
That's 6 points of no, not 6. That's
That
yeah,
is
that's
not
6. Yeah,
much.
6 back to you.
Right. Well, she's not bleeding anymore.
Yes.
Surprisingly.
Oh
That
boy.
is
There you go.
Not a lot at all.
Brilliant.
Alex, how about you roll the potion of healing?
Why? You just did for me.
You just did.
Yeah, that's not how that shit works.
No, don't.
Now that you're done arguing over who heals who, Ravenala floats back towards the decrepit Githyanki skiff.
Fun.
Off we go.
All right. I'm not switching back to the map for this.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Because the dudes at half health, if there was a fight, would be over in like 2 seconds. All right. You head back below deck of the ship, open up some of the doors towards where the unconscious and bloodied Githyanki knight that you first saw was.
Is he still here?
He is still here. He has not been moved.
Okay.
I'm
we're-
gonna cast hold person on him, or is that not a good idea?
I was gonna
I
ask
think-
Ravenala some stuff first. but-
Yeah, let's get information from Ravenala first.
So, what angle did you go at in terms of convincing him to begin?
I told him to bring me back to the material plane, and if he tried anything suspicious in the middle of plane shifting, he would die, and that would not end well for him.
Oh, well.
That makes
Such
sense.
persuasive.
And I presume he straight up refused, and then probably
He-
gestures around to.
These people are not very amenable to discussion.
Yeah,
That's been made abundantly clear.
yeah. Understandable. So, if. Did he speak common? Yes?
Eventually, yes.
Eventually. Alright. Okay. So, Momo, you might want to be ready to cast tongues again in case he doesn't eventually manage to understand common once. And we will make him a deal. Before we just want to get this clear with everyone else so we're on the same page. We give him the opportunity to specifically know exactly where the Mind Flayer's lair is. We can bring that
Yep.
information back to his people. Yes,
Agreed.
Yeah,
that's our bargaining point.
yeah. I would also be willing to make it as, like, we can give him the exclusive fucking, like, head start to kill it himself. There's no need to bring it to his other people as well, because if Ondakar finds out we're not killing this lady, we're in trouble.
Yeah, right.
I mean, like, even if we don't have an army going down on this Rankle guy, one Githyanki seems like a pretty formidable person to throw at him as a distraction.
Right. So we'll promise him that information completely. Get plane shifted. Hopefully everything works out fine. No issues. Does anyone have any other ideas before we go through with this?
Nope.
Malifane, Quintessa, could you guys stay with Ravenala just because I don't like the idea of her being by herself completely?
We're all in the same room, aren't we?
I thought we weren't all going in there. Won't he be like
No,
kind
we're
of
all
upset?
in the fucking corridor area.
Well, that's what I mean. Like when we go into the prison cell, I don't think it's a good idea for him to see Ravenala,
That's
and also additionally, I don't want to have Ravenala by herself.
If you all plane shift without me, I will find another way there and kill you all myself.
No,
we came here to get you, you idiot.
Don't.
Quintessa!
We don't have
No,
any
no,
intention
no,
of-
no.
Ravenel,
because-
would you prefer to stay with us during negotiation?
Yes.
Perfect.
And that's
Okay,
how we're-
great. Right, everyone ready?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Instead of Momo doing it, Corellian is going to go forward and use one singular point of lay on hands to get this guy back to consciousness.
Thank you.
The Githyanki slowly opens his eyes, reaches for his sword, sees there are 6 heavily armed people in the cell, and thinks better of it and just stays down.
Good fucking choice.
We have a proposition for you. Do you understand us?
The Githyanki holds up 2 fingers, closes his eyes in concentration, glowing runes appear, and then he speaks, and you hear, "Speak again."
We have a proposition for you.
What?
You shift us back to the material plane, we give you the exact location of a Mind Flayer's lair.
Anywhere in particular, or would you rather I just drop you off in the middle of the ocean and call it a day?
Yeah.
Material plane.
Preferably Irion. Most preferably,
Ashley,
give me the map. Give me the map.
Here.
what map?
Map of Irion.
Take it!
Okay, Krelling grabs the map, spreads it out, preferably here, and points to Batenrand's hall.
Okay.
Wait, out of character, why Batenrats?
Because safety.
Let me go home, bro!
I guess, but we also promised to return her to Astral Laura, so...
She can walk! She can walk!
I guess.
We are not going back to Ashranalora, so help me.
If you take us back to
Melvin's
Asher,
weapon is there, so...
we'll have them
Help
FedEx
me.
it to us.
Alright, back in character. Material plane, Central Irion, here. Doable?
The Githyanki looks at it. Looks up at you. Teleportation circle?
Unfortunately not.
Then you're going to hope for the best.
That's
Well,
you know what? Best-
does he seem like he is actually, like, legitimately cooperating at this point?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Make an
about that as
insight
well.
check.
I'll give
All
you
right.
advantage.
Okay. Oh, or not.
Or Malphane.
I can
will do
roll
it.
one.
Oh, sorry, I
have
didn't
a
realize.
+8.
Just help Malphane, he rolled first.
Go for it.
Sorry, did you want to, or... I'm
Roll
sorry.
it. Just roll another one, dude.
Just do it. Just do it. With advantage.
Okay.
I'm actually going to use one of my superiority die
Or I
on
could
this.
cast guidance as a cantrip.
Or
When
you
you've
could
already
use-
done the roll.
I'll flash a genius hit. I'll use my last flash of genius.
I mean,
Okay.
I have studious. Okay, whatever.
Alright,
So
so
that's
22 total?
Mhm.
Cool. He does not look particularly happy about the arrangement, but he's also self-preserving enough to know that just trying to fuck off would not be his best option, with 6 heavily armed people who could track him down and very, very easily kill him if he tried anything particularly stupid.
Krillin slowly nods. Well, in that case, let us indeed hope for the best.
Is this ship operational at all, or is it shut down?
He can understand you because he's casted tongues, looks over, not by someone like you.
No, not by some. I'm just asking in general. So good, it still works. So what? These things float, fly? Is that how they work?
We think and they obey.
That's awesome. Hell yeah, dude! I hold up a fist bump for him.
He grabs your hand. The rest of you, join.
Yeah, I like this.
Hey.
We all join up.
Mm.
Grab
Krell-
his hand.
Krillin offers a claw to Ravenala.
All right. Eventually, you all gather hands, holding them in a circle, as the Githyanki casts Plane Shift.
That's
You
so
all-
cool, man.
You all start to glow and float up into the air, and I roll to see how off target you are.
We're gonna.
Oh.
I can't believe we're gonna end up in that necromancy area.
Yeah.
A whole new adventure.
Bro.
Jesus
Oh, no.
Christ. That's on target! That's on target!
Oh, yeah.
Baton Rance, here we come!
You're going home.
Oh, man.
Quick, let's.
You all float into the air. That's the Ashman Alora background. You all float into the air, glowing with power as the Githyanki's eyes and mouth just glow with energy, and then boom, you appear before the gates. I think the drawbridge, actually, at this point, the drawbridge might be done. You appear before a pulled-up drawbridge at Baton Rance Hall.
Fuck me.
Momo's trying not to cry with joy.
Hey, lower
Corellian
the
looks back at
bridge!
the Githyanki. Thank you. We're gonna have a lot to discuss, and Corellian will. Actually, I'll wait to heal him until we discuss.
Your
it.
Mind Flayer. Where?
Right. Let's get to the war room, and we'll get.
Yeah, we
you
have a
some
map where we can show
information.
you. Yeah, we have a map where we can give you that
Exact
information.
Ravenella, you are, of course, free to stay as long as necessary.
I will
we
take
can
my chances
heal you.
outside.
Would you, Corellian, hold out a hand, at least for the road, please?
I will take my chances outside.
Before we depart,
Very well.
Can
No
somebody
healing.
please tell her something at least, so we're not just leaving her on like a okay, cool, go back to killing innocents in a war.
Oh,
I
yeah.
mean, what are we supposed to say? This whole thing was orchestrated by a mind flayer. We're the only ones with proof of this. We're trying to stop it. Yeah,
Ravenel,
saying that shit worked out so well for literally everyone else.
For
Does
what
Rob
it's
not-
worth, we've spoken about this with Solana and Mariah. So someone in Astral Alora has some knowledge of this.
All right. Well, surely there's somebody who can read minds around here somewhere, but fine. Careful of bears out there, lady.
Good luck.
Scam will just
Safe
walk back
travels.
into Penrance.
Thank you, Ravenel.
And Ravenala leaves. As Momo, you feel a surge of chaotic energy coming along.
Please be good.
At least we're safe!
Please be good.
Momo
Yeah.
gets the card that's just like the nearest elf explodes.
Oh, if that happens, I might cry. This already looks terrible.
I love it. I don't know what it is, but I love it.
Uprising.
Please be
The
good.
uprising!
Oh, good. Okay. It's fine.
What?
I'm
Is
just
it actually?
gonna need to pull up one thing.
Wait for it. You've seen this before, Jojo.
I'm sure I have. but
What
my brain
is
is
happening?
Just wait for it.
I'm waiting. What?
Is that another goblin?
No, it's definitely for sure Ravenala that is appearing before you as Ravenala is leaving.
Oh, is
That-
she gonna hit me? I don't want to get hit right now.
Tough luck.
And I just need to do the one more thing.
Give her
What?
Big, beefy muscles.
Hell yeah.
Is that a
Goddamn.
microphone?
No, it's not supposed to be. It just drifted down. That was supposed to be a middle finger.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
She's gonna Alicia be on me.
I love the uprising.
Oh, she just gives me a middle finger.
Yeah, that's definitely for sure Ravenala just flipping you off. 100% it's
Absolutely.
Ravenala. Ignore Ravenala who's walking away. That's Ravenala flipping you off.
Yeah.
Wait, I see two. Can I kill one of them? I don't know what's happening.
No,
No, leave it be.
you're seeing double. Obviously weird side effects from plane shifting, right? Yeah, no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Does a hemorrhage brain usually taste like syrup?
No, that's what fear smells like.
Do you taste blood? Scab likely.
No, unless my blood tastes like white cheddar popcorn,
I don't think that's what's
Never
Right.
heard of it.
Anyway,
So-
Alex, you were saying.
Anyway, Ravanala is heading off while Ravanala is flipping you off.
Well, bye.
If you look at both of them, you can feel your brain tremble.
Well, you're I know you're upset, but you're free to stay here if you want.
She's gone, dude. She walked away.
I know. I'm humoring it.
Yes.
Oh.
She walked away. She's still there.
Scam like tries to like touch her.
Something feels a little bit off about this Ravanala. You can't quite tell for sure.
I cast produce flame on it.
Oh no.
Boom! Ravanala bursts into flames.
It's an illusion.
Oh no, I can't believe you killed Ravanala.
It's satisfying.
It's actually fun.
I'm
Is it now?
gonna go away slowly.
Hey guys, I think I'm going to start an annual event centered around this very idea, actually. We can just get a big facsimile of a person built in the middle of nowhere and just light it on fire. That'd be great.
Malafane starts walking over to the...
We'll call it Burning Elf.
This is how Guy Fawkes Night was made in this universe.
You guys, I mean, that was so angry. That was so angry.
Malafane resists the urge to drop a rotten apple on your head.
Right. Corellian turns slowly away from all this bullshit and turns to the gift. I'll escort you to the war room. What is your name?
The Githyanki looks over. My name is not important. Killing that mind flayer is.
Perfect. Well, in that
Stab
case, right this way,
more.
sir.
That's
I come
DM
along.
speak for the Kid Yankee. Have so many apostrophes and Z's and X's. I'm not making this shit up.
I had the
My
one
name is-
Githyanki name prepared. Just the one.
My name is Yurix the Dwarf.
Corellian Corellian will escort our friend to the war room and give as
You'll
much
try. The
details.
drawbridge is still up.
Oh,
I'm gonna fly up
Dennis!
and alert
Lower the
people.
bridge!
They see you fly up, and you hear someone from on top of a guard tower say, "Holy shit, a flying gnome!"
No, no, it's all right. It's just us.
Wait, hold on.
holding.
I wear
Oh.
dresses.
What?
Why are you still looking like a gnome?
Oh!
Why are you
I
still
don't wear
wearing?
dresses.
What?
One of
Why
those
you
two
still look like
will
a gnome to
cause
me?
the image to flicker, though.
What?
The image flickers.
The image flickers. You have about a minute before you are fully revealed as Momo.
I don't wear dresses.
It was the Irish
you know-
dresses that was a lie.
Yeah.
So
Thank you.
Yeah, I know it was. It was just too funny.
it was just funny to.
Why do you still look like a gnome, Momo? I thought you had to tell a lie,
I don't know
Momo.
why. I think it's not working.
Didn't they say it had to take like a minute or something like that?
It
know,
took about a
because-
minute before it fully
Yeah.
disappeared.
No, that's in character. That's in
Yeah,
character.
yeah, Mal, I'm just trying to make Momo panic a little bit.
Haha. See, it's gone. I don't wear dresses. So
Hey guys, doesn't Momo still look like a gnome to you?
fuck you.
Yeah. All right, Momo. Why were you a gnome?
Long story. I'll tell you later. Please just open the gates.
Is the other gnome Corellian?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And eventually, with a clunk, 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 the drawbridge into Battenrant's hall slowly lowers.
Right. This way.
Thank you. Corellian calls up, and yeah, war room.
All right. You head inside through the streets of Battenrant's hall, getting all sorts of very weird looks as you escort a Githyanki who is just looking down on literally everyone he passes, and eventually get into the war room.
Right.
Meanwhile, at the Circle of Friendship,
Right. So basically, I want to give him all the information we have about Rankal's lair, everything that we got from scouts, other research, so on and so forth, as close as we can get to a precise, like, map location as possible.
I will imagine that at some point you did put, like, a pin in where the scouts were last seen for Rankal's lair, so where that Rankle token is your best guess.
Yeah. His lair is most likely underwater, but, yeah. That's it.
It will not prove a challenge. I will take someone submersible.
That's a good idea. Question. Glorious, unnamed Githyanki, a friend. So you're gonna go down there and you're gonna kill him because your kind hate mind flayers, yeah?
I will not simply kill him. I will make an example of him, so that any mind flayer who dares exist afterwards will know of my power and fury.
Fuck yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah.
You
Question.
do that.
Is there any chance that we could come to witness your glory and the glory of your species so we can truly be awestruck by this revelation? Clearly displaying your superiority, of course.
It depends. Do you have a submersible that can fit all of you and myself?
Probably. I can probably make one, honestly.
Take a while.
I do not have a while. You will slow me down.
Okay, I know a lady in Port Mirandu who has a lot of weird things, maybe.
Then I shall take it from her.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, you should do that, actually, please. Yeah, good idea.
Just before you go, if you need rest and recuperation, please feel free.
Yeah, we have... Now that you're on the material plane, you're probably going to start feeling hunger. I don't know how long you've been away from that sensation, but we have plenty of food here, we got comfortable beds, and you're welcome to...
I shall be the judge of that.
Yep, cool.
Very well.
And the Githyanki just about faces and immediately leaves the war room.
I'm gonna go maybe talk to the guard about him and make sure they know that, yeah. Will someone come with me? I don't really want to probably gesture.
I'll go with you.
Thank you.
Alright. You head out of the war room, leaving, I believe, Quintessa, Scam, and Malafane in there.
So, now what?
I'll be in the library.
What about you? Scamiel?
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep there for a second. Were you talking to me?
Yeah, everyone's leaving. What are you going to do?
I'm, gonna go look at some things and probably get drunk and preferably stay away from you for the next 24 hours. So I'm gonna be in the Enchantry if you really absolutely need me.
Enjoy yourself, then.
Yep.
Malafane is going to... I don't know what he's going to do. I didn't really think about this.
Heck.
You could come with me to the library if you want.
I think I'll do that.
Yay.
Alright. So, Corellian and Momo, as you head out to go tell the guards to not immediately arrest or worse the Githyanki with you, you pass by a couple of construction projects that are ongoing. One in the mansion itself, which is blocking off like most of a wing in the first floor, really. This is the training grounds, and it looks to be close to being done. And then as you head out towards the actual guards, you notice that there is a second guard tower placed. This one near the forest that's apparently gotten a lot of reports of people just sneaking in and out of from. So hopefully there'll be less of that happening.
Uh-oh.
Crazy.
Along with the drawbridge being complete, obviously, as you were already there.
Perfect. Alright, in that case, yep, let's go find... either Maggie or whoever is currently in charge right now, and then Mom, I'm so tired.
I can't stand straight. I want to sleep. And my head hurts so bad.
Alright, well, thank you for accompanying me, considering Carlian gestures down at their still gnome, visage. As soon as we're done with this, then yeah, let's go crash or something.
Okay.
So yeah, let's go find whoever is currently in charge of the guard at this time. Whoever's on duty.
I believe it is early to mid-afternoon, so Maggie would just be finishing her shift.
Maggie, so
She looks
we're
over
back.
your direction. Momo looks over at the gnome. Corellian, she says,
Yes.
raising an eyebrow. Okay.
Yes, Corellian. We have a temporary visitor. Not sure if you may have seen him, but he walked the drawbridge with us recently. You may have heard. Taller fellow,
the
yellow
Astral
skin.
Pirate, yeah.
Yeah. He's fine. He'll be leaving soon. Probably as soon as possible from
Thank
what
the
he
gods.
described. Yeah, agreed. He'll be leaving soon. He'll be fucking off to go fight a mind flayer. More power to him. But till he does, he should be left alone.
Well, can't say I like it, but if he's not going to do anything, I'm not.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
And he shouldn't. And if he does, then it will be dealt with. Has everything been quiet around here otherwise?
All quiet on this front. Fortifications are helping, making sure that, we don't get any zombie bears sneaking in, because apparently there have been zombie bears here recently.
Yeah, crazy how that is. Krellin's side-eyes moment. In terms of defense and fortifications, would you have any other recommendations?
Well, based on what the Gone Lord Battenrance wants, we've got most everything. I'd say if we had some better siege weapons, we could defend against aerial attacks, which, now that we know that there are astral pirates, are a distinct possibility. And if we reinforce this outer wall, that would help in case someone else had weapons of their own.
Right. Reinforcements, siege weapons. Alright, thank you. Thank you, Maggie.
She nods.
Right. I guess we take our leave then?
Right, unless you have anything else to ask.
No, that is pretty much it, yeah.
Cool. In that case, we will go to Malafane and Quintessa in the library. At this point, some new books have come in, books on both the Astral Plane and the Feywild.
Oh, nice timing.
Great timing, yeah!
Well, you know what? Better late than never. You interested in some late reading now that we've gotten back? Or...
Yeah.
Right. Well, we have a visitor, so may as well read up on something on him, I suppose, at the very least.
Sign your name in the thing, Malafane.
Oh, right. I'm so sorry. Malafane takes out his quill and writes his name in the guest book. Sorry about that.
It's okay. I take out my own, I take out Bing the quill. Just I haven't put this to much use. It's a bit... I need to get back to writing.
What stopped you before? Has it just been a lack of inspiration? Or...
What do you think?!
Lighten up. I'm teasing.
It's It's weird though, and this ink still hasn't disappeared. Oh, it still says a 2 million platinum. No, change this. Just makes it like a blob.
That came from the book, didn't it? It's interesting.
It came from the book, yes, but we still haven't been able to get much out of it.
It's interesting, though. Wonder what exactly the correlation is. It's quite literally and metaphorically attached to you.
Yeah. I suppose if the elves... Not the elves. I suppose if the Githyanki had cut my tongue out then, it would have proven useful. Then again, I feel like you would have been disappointed.
What makes you say that?
She gives you a look.
What?
Oh, you're too innocent. Anyways.
He kind of just cocks his head a bit before...
I just grab a Feywild book and start reading.
Alright. Anything in particular you're looking for in the Feywild book?
Deals, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Actually, that's a good point. Maybe just learning a little bit more about our little Fey... say little. Our Fey friend, or how things work with her would be helpful.
Well, I'll look at, like, deals and see if anything comes up.
Okay.
Since I am reading through the book as well, I will offer you advantage.
Cool. That is investigation with advantage, then.
Oh, sorry. Investigation. Right. Today's been a day. Oh, come on. There we go.
Sometime today in Roll20.
Sometime today. She's just staring intently at the book. Okay, almost there. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey! Alright, so... Wall deals with the Fae are normally obtained through Geas spells, because that's the easiest way that they can enforce them. For certain members of the Archfey, they basically upcast the Geas so that Greater Restoration, which would normally work, would not dispel the terms of the deal, but to keep it fair, they have to have some kind of exit clause that they usually keep hidden. As you look through it, you look through the books on the Archfey, rather. Sorry, let me back up a little bit. Looking through the books on deals and seeing Archfey, because surely it wouldn't be just as easy as casting Greater Restoration, you turn to the Autumn Court, which is the most obvious source of who exactly is this woman. And you notice there are several names associated with the Autumn Court as I go pull up that particular document.
Okay.
So, the Autumn Court is associated with the Unseelie Fae. Those are the Fae that do not play nice and more often than not hate you. They answer to the Queen of Air and Darkness, who rules over both the Autumn and Winter Courts. And primarily, the Autumn Court is led by a figure known as the Skeleton King. And in the Skeleton King's court, there are several creatures known as Harvest Maidens. And among the many names there, you see one that is associated with a drawing that looks much like your Fey Lady. And you're reasonably sure that the name associated with that particular Fey is Lady Fomhar.
Fomhar. Okay.
So TLDR, you have a name, and there's probably an exit clause to making deals with the Fae, but they usually don't let that slip.
Okay. Well, we got the name at least.
Yeah.
Well, it's something.
Do you think what she said back there was true?
What?
The whole thing about the breaking her oath? My mother, I mean...
Well, what reason would you have to lie?
I don't know. I didn't want to believe it at first, but...
See, the thing is, Malifane, dealmakers don't lie, but they obscure the truth.
So there's a twist to her words, then?
Yes. That's how all the Fae are. They're all, tricksters.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. I just don't get why she would have done that to begin with. Who was the aggressor in that confrontation?
Malifane, everyone has their secrets and their quote-unquote dark side.
Right. Well, the rest of these books aren't gonna read themselves. Why don't we take a look at a little more information about our gift friend here?
Take a break, Malifane.
Huh?
You look very stressed.
No, I'm fine.
You're stuttering over your words. You're not fine.
Guess I haven't really had any rest in a while.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we did just get done being tortured, so...
I mean, that's true. Are you gonna be okay?
No, but then again, who is here?
Would it help if I, at the very least, just stayed here until your shift is over?
If you want to sleep on the table, I'll get you a cushion.
I know. I think maybe I'll just do some casual reading. But thank you.
Of course.
Appreciate it.
Let's just put all this behind us for now, okay?
Yeah.
It happened. It's an experience. I can write torture scenes more realistically now. It's all good. Win for both of us.
Speaking from personal experience, then. Nice.
Yes! But no, seriously, go get some rest.
Yeah, okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Yeah.
And Malifane heads out to rest. Meanwhile, I don't believe the Enchantry is currently working on anything.
That is correct.
Mm-hmm.
I have explicitly banned anyone working there when I'm not supervising. Yes, the
I'm
Enchantry.
just gonna pull that up real quick. We can.
Oh, hallelujah! The folding boat's on the list.
Yep.
How long has that been there? That's new, isn't it?
That's been there the whole time.
That's
Has it
been
been
there
the
for
whole
a
time?
bit, yeah. Also, I might need to update this list a little bit. I'll see and deal with that after this stream this week. Either way, here's stuff that's available.
Nice. I'm back. Did you fuck everything up again?
You come back, and it looks like the Enchantry has actually been cleaned up just a little bit. There are actual folders holding research notes in here.
Look at this. All right.
I have to type the cataloging.
I can see that. Good job. At least you're good for something. Okay, we're gonna start embarking on new projects, presumably. Let's see. What's the rarity of a folding boat?
Folding boat is rare, I believe.
Okay, cool. So I don't get the benefits of my ability. We're gonna start a new project pretty soon, but I'm not exactly sure what we should start on. Let's see, we got Dust Giant, Sending Stone, Sentinel Shield. Bringing a Mind Shielding. Some good stuff. Well, alright. Well, you know what? Just get some supplies ready for the morning. I'm gonna sleep on it. Just needed to kind of confer. The book's still where I left it, yeah?
Absolutely, yeah. Haven't touched that.
Can I see it?
He goes to where you hid the book previously, opens that up, undoes the arcane lock on it, pulls it out, still there.
Great, cool. I'm going to undo all the effects. Just give it a minute. All right, just gonna redo all of them. Not that that's required. I just feel more comfortable doing it again. If you'd be so kind, I'm actually gonna slap down a glyph of warding in there this time. I'm gonna just slap in I mean, I can't do it right now because I don't have the spell creator. Can you do glyphs of warding or no?
Torkalin is a specialist in that he is high enough level to probably do glyphs of warding, but it's not in his prepared spell list. Torkalin's
Gotcha.
like,
Okay.
If you gave me like a day.
Nah, I can probably do it myself too. You know what? Just slap the arcane lock back on there and we'll call it good for now. Remember, if anyone comes around asking about this,
it's definitely the same book, yeah.
Definitely the same. Torkalin, I want you to look at me in the eyes, okay?
Okay.
I want you to understand that if you fuck this up, I will end your life. Not talking about kill you. I am going to, for all intents and purposes, put you in a state where you wish you would be dead, but your life would effectively be over. You understand me?
You're being very clear, sir.
Getcha, high five.
Torkalin high fives you.
Great. Okay, go the fuck to bed. I'm gonna walk. I don't even know what time it is. I just tell him to go the fuck to bed.
It's the middle of the afternoon, and he's not going to correct you. You threatened to end his existence.
Yeah, I did. I'll walk downstairs, just kind of gonna meander around a little bit, and just kind of like see whoever interesting's about, you know. Eventually, try to like find wherever like Momo or Corellian is. Not explicitly looking for them, just kind of just wandering bat and rants now.
Cool.
But, I mean, last case resort, I'll walk to the library.
If you're just wandering the grounds, you'll probably find Scam and Corellian relatively
I'm
quickly.
Scam. I found myself!
You mean Momo? I'll say that.
You found yourself, yes! Wow, incredible! You've gone on a journey of self-reflection!
I can't believe I've filled the hole that's been in my heart all of these years.
I'm gonna say Momo is gonna be sitting on the rooftop, just like decompressing and feeling the wind on his face, all dramatic and stuff.
Go. I'm definitely not gonna go walking on the roof.
Coward.
Fine, I rocket shoes onto the roof and attack Momo.
No!
Hey, Momo! Let's run left! Anyway, just walking around, just like whoever's about, just meandering. Hey, Bert!
Yeah?
Can I get a turkey club?
We'll see if that's for dinner, but probably not.
Damn it. Was it toast? Toast for dinner?
We don't serve toast for dinner, we're not that bad off.
That's a good point.
I mean, I can ask the chef.
That'd be great. Just kind of want to know. Kind of hungry. You see anyone interesting around?
Well, apparently there was a Githyanki over here who was like, I am very superior to all of you. Look at me, he was a dick.
Yeah, sounds like it. Okay, so what's for dinner?
Vegetable stew.
Okay, it's not bad. Could be worse. Right, okay. You see where Corellian went? Or Momo, or...
I saw Momo heading off with a gnome towards the guard tower.
I'm bored. Okay. Thanks, Bert.
You're welcome.
Scam is just standing lost and alone for all intents and purposes in the middle of a hallway. Just like, what am I doing with my life?
Oh no!
Do I have nothing to do and nobody to talk to? What am I doing? I'll start wandering.
Alright. Unless anyone has anything else to do, dinner will go through relatively uneventfully.
Alright. Momo's gonna fly down and get prepared for Din.
Cool.
I guess this is where after dinner Scam will just put on a bathrobe and just depressedly walk around hallways.
There he just goes in a mood. No one wants to stop him because, I mean, do you? Do you want to try stopping Goblin in the bathrobe with a gun?
Nope.
I was
Goblin in a bathrobe with a gun. Alex, I think you just named my ska band.
Incredible.
Scab, you gonna have dinner with us?
What?
It's vegetable stew.
Oh yeah, Bert told me it was vegetable stew. Yeah, let's get some vegetable stew. It sounds like a good time.
Just like pull up a chair next to me so that he can sit.
Scam has gotten to that point wherever he climbs onto the chairs, he just does that fucking old man noise. He goes, yeah. Just climbs in with a groan and a grunt. Ugh.
Dumb question.
Okay. Yum, stew.
Carlin's sort of sitting across from the two of them at the table and is sort of like propped up their chin on one hand. Momo.
Yeah.
You look taller.
Yeah.
You do. He does look taller, right?
Wait,
It's not
what?
just me.
Momo, wait,
What?
you look taller, huh?
I like sit up straight and I look down to Scam.
Okay, first of all, fuck you for the implication. Second of all, what?
No, I swear he's got like another inch or so, or maybe a few inches even.
I haven't noticed.
He stands up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no. Definitely a bit taller.
You growing? Is that you growing a few?
I guess so. I've grown a little bit.
Do you have a wall somewhere in here that just where we keep track of your height? Where we mark it on a door frame?
I mean, last I recall being measured, I was about a foot taller than Trevlon.
Okay, how tall was this Trevlon guy?
About 3 feet.
I pull out the
3 foot
fucking
even.
3
pull
foot
out the
five.
measuring tape I keep on myself at all times because artificer, and just measure Momo.
He's 4'5".
What the fuck?
Alright, more than a few inches then.
Wait.
Yes!
Momo, what's that on your shirt? I point at a spot on Momo's shirt while they're looking. I cast reduce on him. And make him shrink a size smaller.
He looks like the little squishy sphere of feathers that he did that when they first started.
Oh,
What have you done to me?
Come
think it-
on.
I think it was just an illusion, you guys. I think Momo was just standing on a
Aw.
chair.
He was
Ollie
so
baby.
excited, Scam. Come
He'll go
on.
back to being excited. Let me enjoy this.
While
I'm
I'm a whole size category smaller, I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
Oh, guys, right in the.
You're right, Fury of the Skull.
God, I'm such a bad influence. You got me right in my timeshares.
Oh, that was glorious.
That's
Well, at
gonna
least I know
last
that I'm
like
actually a lot taller than I
that
used
lasts
to be.
like a minute. Let me. God. Sam is like Sam. Scam is fully like on the ground.
Wait,
now.
is enlarge reduce concentration?
Oh my god, it totally is. It's totally on now. I can't believe you punched me in the dick so hard you grew 3 feet.
No way!
Oh my god. It's a real funny joke, you guys. It's a real funny joke.
Very funny.
How about we go to the pub after dinner?
Don't touch me.
Oh, what's wrong, Stan? You started it!
I cast enlarge on myself and punch Momo.
Oh my god. If you guys are really gonna do this, could it not be at the table? Crowley is like standing up, bowl
Really?
of
Right in front of my
vegetable
salad?
stew in hand. Bowl of vegetable stew in hand so it doesn't get knocked over by the shaking table. You'll at least go out into the courtyard or something.
Yeah,
I shrink back to normal size. No, I'm fine. You never punch a goblin in the dick.
You never shrink a growing man.
You're not a man, you're an Aarakocra. Also, the implications of what you just said... the implications there are interesting.
Oh my god, you're all chaotic. What? You are?
But Quintessa, now that you're back, I mean, what? You feel good to be around your books again?
Yes.
Yeah?
Well, gives me a chance to sit down at least.
Gotcha. How's it working out for you? You know, the whole pet war adventurer business. Pretty different from being a librarian, I'd reckon.
Are you going somewhere with this?
Not particularly. I'm just trying to harass you a little bit.
Oh, actually, I was thinking of maybe staying.
What, like, on with the party? Like, as an adventurer?
I mean, maybe I'm better here?
As a librarian?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh,
So
shit. I'm in the bathrobe. I'm not in the... I don't look like I'm ready to have this conversation as a group discussion. Fuck,
I couldn't give a care less.
Okay, well, that's fair.
So
Hoping come down for dinner, just to clarify. Okay.
Yeah. She was there, she was just quiet.
So, you think you're just gonna stay? Like, you're not gonna come with us anymore?
Well, I feel like I've become a bit of a detriment to you all.
I mean...
You can say yes, it's fine.
This stew is delicious. And I don't have to look like a gnome anymore, so I mean, I'm just gonna do this out of sheer basic decency once, you know, which I can do once in a while. I mean, I think it is, you know what, I'll phrase it like this. I think it is wise for someone so enthusiastic about books to be looking after books.
I'm sorry.
Why are you apologizing?
For being stubborn, for conflicting with just about all of you.
I just realized my microphone was muted.
Yep.
That's kind of why I asked if Malphite was there. Because I was
is
like,
Malphite
wow,
here?
Wow.
Oh,
Malphine's quiet. What's happening?
Yeah, Malphane is kind of just observing the conversation now and just waiting for his moment to intervene if necessary. For now, it's just, yeah, his eyes are just kind of darting from person to person.
Well, it's just... I kind of, like, look at him, just like... I want to stay at least to help Azalea. But... maybe after that I should just... If all of you would prefer, I should just stay here.
it's your choice.
I mean, yeah, ultimately that's up to however you're feeling. I mean, honestly speaking, let's look at the track record. Scam pulls out a scroll. Yes, I keep track. The least amount of conflict you and I have had is when we are here. Is when you are at your library post, and I'm not having access to murder. So, I think that, yeah, probably in the ongoing track record of our relationship, might be beneficial for you to remain here as a librarian. Hey, Quintessa said to be honest. I'm gonna be honest. Okay? I mean, like, hey, despite the quarrels I have with her and the numeritude of problems there are, it's a word, Corellian. It's a word.
Alright, fine.
I at least have the basic respect that when somebody asks me to be truthful with them, I will be truthful with them.
No, and I respect that.
Yeah.
Well, if we're being honest, I don't feel like me and you, don't really work together. Considering the opinions that we've shared and some things that you've said.
I know people can have differing opinions, and it's come to a point where we've got into trouble because of them. That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I think that's a totally fair, point to make. Life's not like your books, is it?
No.
Yeah, it's a little bit more complicated than books.
Yeah, Scam, can I talk to you in private?
In my bathrobe?
If you want to change, you can change.
I mean, as long as you're cool with the fact that I'm standing here in a ratty fucking bathrobe. Yeah, okay, fine. It's fine. I'll just, let's...
Before you two head off, Carlian sort of has by now finished their stew and set the bowl down. Sort of fidgets with like his tail a little bit and just. Not that you could see that because he looks like a gnome. Now that I think about it. It just looks like he's fidgeting with something in his hands. Whatever.
Where exactly are his hands?
Just sort of like, like in front of him at like sort of like chest level.
You sick son of a bitch.
Uh-huh.
I haven't exactly been fair to either of you. You, Scam, and you, Quintessa. When you two ended up traveling along with us, some shit happened in that beforehand, and that colored my experiences, expectations, whatever. So I'm sorry for that.
It's alright.
Is it?
I'm sorry it happened to you.
Carlin just sort of does a short little nod. Yeah, well, at least he's still here. At least he's not dead, I guess. Ultimately, what you decide to do is your decision. That completely up to you. Despite what you say with differing opinions and outlooks, it has been you have done things that have been beneficial to us all. So yeah, it's your decision. I'm just gonna. If you need me, I'll be out.
Continue.
Oh, if you need me, I'll be out in the garden.
Okay. Thank you.
Malifane casually wrote down some of those points in his journal.
So you wanna go talk in private, Quintessa?
Yes. Do you have alcohol? This might make this a lot easier.
Wow, I'm actually fucking offended that you have to ask me if I have alcohol.
Is Momo still good, by the way?
No, I think did Momo get up and leave?
Yeah, Momo left.
No.
Okay.
He didn't leave yet. He was like walking out.
Oh,
but
gotcha.
Okay.
He stopped when Corellian started walking.
Okay, Malifane is doing some reconnaissance work, I guess you could call it, which I have actually been thinking about this for a while. He wants to try and get everyone to fucking, what's the word I'm looking for?
Trying to get everyone to fucking, what are you thinking about over there?
Say, like,
I'm not running that kind of campaign!
No, he wants everyone to fucking get along, but he's trying to figure out how to go about that. And in the meantime, he's just gonna try and, wherever they go, I guess he's just gonna try and hide somewhere and just listen in on the conversation.
Oh shit, okay.
Wow.
The plot thickens!
The thingy spouse, I see.
No. Shush.
Alright, shall we go into my Mordenkainen's private sanctum? A spell I don't have.
We go.
A spell I wish I had so that nobody could listen in on our conversations. Let's go have this conversation in the bag of holding.
You got 10 minutes. Hold your breath.
Use it sparingly. talk through pictographs.
I can technically do it on my hand, yeah.
yeah. Here, let's. I don't know. Yeah. No, let's go somewhere we can talk.
All right.
Do I need to make a stealth roll, or can it just be said that I was hiding?
Well, are you guys looking for eavesdroppers?
I have a passive perception of 8. You think I'm looking for anything?
Yeah, I wouldn't assume anyone would follow us.
Okay.
All right, fair enough.
Lest of them my spouse or spouse to be.
You know that this is specifically about Quintessa, right?
Oh, this is gonna be perfect. Okay.
Okay. Oh man, now I'm. Why do I feel jittery and excited more than usual? So okay, let's go somewhere random. I don't know. Fucking, you pick the location.
Wherever there's alcohol and privacy.
Okay, so my bathroom. Let's go.
Yes. Oh god.
This is just getting worse and worse.
It's fine.
Okay, I have here a very, very, very cheap scotch that I keep in the medicine cabinet over my watch basin. I call it mouthwash, but it's really not.
Okay. Whatever works.
I may have alchemically turned it to look like Listerine, but it is in fact just scotch.
Oh.
Don't ask what Listerine is. You don't worry about it. Anyway.
No.
You can just have the bottle. Have the bottle.
Alright, I uncork, sip the bottle.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Give me a sec for it to kick in.
Okay, hold on. Like, what's happening here? I don't understand what. Okay, you know what? Just talk. Just let it kick in. Why are you in my bathroom while I'm in a bathrobe and you're drinking? What is happening?
It sounds like college, to be honest.
Never
I
went.
I never went to college.
Yeah, no, I was too smart for that.
More sip. Okay. Oh god, why am I telling you this? Oh, I know why I'm telling you this, because I just need someone to... I don't even know anymore. This is... We're in a fuck situation, Scam.
We're talking about that.
Well, in part, but maybe because us two are the only ones that know about it, I'm probably more comfortable sharing this with you.
Out of character real quick. This must sound like an affair. Like,
it really does.
Sound like an affair.
It sounds really tough.
That's so affair.
The way that it's being phrased right now, this...
I wasn't gonna say anything, but...
It sounds like an affair.
It really does. It sounds so fucked.
Oh my god.
Super sus. Oh, man.
Alright.
Oh my god, Malafi!
It's okay.
Listening to this, like, am I getting cucked by the goblin?
Oh god, I need a drink.
What is it? What do his timeshares have to offer that I don't?
Okay.
You have to listen to the entire pitch before you get to the good stuff.
Jesus Christ!
No, Malafi knows that. No,
I call
Malafi knows that she's
economics.
loyal. He's
Okay.
willing to listen to the whole story.
Oh,
Oh
okay,
god.
we all needed that laugh. Ah.
Oh my god.
Well,
Oh,
I think if I want to get this fixed, it's about time I tell someone why I acted the way I acted with the Oriad.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about
And with...
Yeah, there's a myriad of things we need to talk
And-
about.
And with the cultists as well, and...
Uh-huh.
Well, with my time with Raildrim, what I didn't tell you was the lesson he ingrained in me is that you need to protect yourself at all costs. Which means that during those thefts that we went on, if we were ever caught and we couldn't silence them, we'd kill them.
Woof. Okay. That's... Okay.
Which, if it had just been that, I probably would have told you all sooner, because at this point we're all killing people all the time now, aren't we?
Yeah, so I mean, I figured that your tendency towards genocide and war crimes was probably rooted in some past shit, so, I mean, yeah, that makes sense.
Yes.
I mean, it's not excusable, but I mean, okay, cool, so, score 1 for scam, but, yeah.
I didn't like doing it, but every time I tried to say, this is wrong, Raildrim would always be like, well, I could just leave you. You could just be by yourself. It was always that. He always found a way to draw me back in.
So you have a moral compass. We've established that you have one. It's just demagnetized south.
The reason I left him is because I have done something I cannot forgive myself for.
What would that happen to be?
I'm responsible for a child's death.
Alright, damn, cool. You know what? Hey, who is it? Am I right? Yeah, sorry. Okay, how did you kill the child? Or
well,
was it more like secondhand?
I might as well have. What happened is that we were about to break into this house, and Raildrim didn't even notice, but I turned and I saw this child. He couldn't have been no more than about 14 or 15. He was just looking at us with these wide eyes.
And did you kill him, or did Raildrim kill him?
Well, how do I put this? If I had let that boy run off, then he would have been fine, but...
So you stopped him and Raildrim killed him?
Yes, I shot a warning arrow, but it hit him, and then Raildrim noticed and just ran, and that was it, he was dead.
And,
damn. And Raildrim told me to hide the body, and I just refused, and he started with all that, I'll leave you again, and I was just like, no, that's it. He turned me into a child murderer, and I'm not having it, and I left. And I haven't seen him since.
Oh, well, sounds like a bastard, so, I mean, hey, fun. I once stabbed a guy in an alleyway in Mothorn because he took my favorite handkerchief.
That's not the same, this was a child!
Okay.
He had a life, and I took it from him!
Okay. This is a lot to unpack. Killed a child. Damn.
Yes.
My condolences. I mean, obviously it's a hard, terrible thing to go through. I mean, how long ago was this?
Oh god, about... Actually doing the math. About 6 years ago, I think.
Okay. And, like, where was this? Like, where did this happen?
I can't remember. Me and Raildrim traveled quite a bit.
Okay, well. I mean... Look, Look, you killed a child. That's terrible. Clearly it's affected you. But I mean, like... Hey. The fact that... Oh, God, I can't believe you're turning me to a therapist. So the fact that you are upset by this means that clearly you are still a good person. Sorry.
I'm not. Hey.
I can't tell if that's from me complimenting you or just thinking of being a therapist. Sorry.
If I was a good person, I would have spared those Oriat. I would have spared those cultists, but I didn't because...
crying in my bathroom while holding a thing of cheap scotch that looks like mouthwash. Clearly this affects you in a deep...
I'm not crying! It's just been a long day!
So you're crying?
Yes, but shut up!
Those are tears that are streaming down your face. That is tears. Those are, like, Scam, like, gets up on the fucking, like, stepstool and, like, scoops a tear off of her cheek. These are a tear. I put that in a little glass vial and I tuck that away in a pocket. Don't ask me what I'm going to do with that later. Don't worry about it.
If I was a good person, I would have let them go, but no. It's a full cycle. It's easy enough for me to just say, no, let me finish!
Ugh.
Easy enough for me to just say, okay, I'll never kill anyone again, I'll let them go. But in this war, in practice, it's different. It's
cool.
Like you said, it's not a book. I've turned into Raildrim.
So this is a private conversation. You are screaming. Let's
I'm
bring
sorry.
it down. Notches. It's okay. It's okay.
Look, I thought the bathroom was isolated.
The walls and resonance exist. I'm sure you've read books on how sound travels. Anyway, listen.
Oh,
Let's circle back a little bit. Let's take it back a little.
This thing again.
Yeah, just keep drinking. Just keep drinking until you can't feel the bottle in your hand.
Oh.
So, like, okay. So, I mean, what's that saying? What, hurt people hurt people? I mean, yeah. So, like, you look, Toots. You're damaged goods, but, like, you know, it's like, but, like, that doesn't mean that you're necessarily, you know, broken or bad. It just means you've gone through shit. Hey, we've all been through shit. I watched my family get burned alive by a dragon, whose lair I later plundered, and whose voice I hear in my dreams. You can't make that shit up. So, I mean, like, but somehow I managed to pull through here and then. You killed a child. And again, that's a terrible thing, and you've committed war crimes and genocide, and you've murdered innocents, and you're really, really just bad at the whole diplomacy thing. But, I mean, I think the kernel of truth here is that clearly you are affected by that thing, and you don't want that to continue. Am I correct in that assessment? You do not want to continue that cycle that you've been embarking upon. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So that means... that means that you feel bad about it. And the fact that you feel bad and you clearly know it was wrong means your heart is at least in the right place. Because what it sounds like is the way you acted in the battlefield and out there was not out of malice, cruelty, or, you know, what have you, but it was out of a sheer, deeply engraved, one might say, you know, beaten in, tortured, emotionally scarred, sense of self-preservation and overall pretty toxic life view given to you by an asshole. And then you compare yourself to that asshole by saying you become. I think the difference here is that asshole, this real Drum fella, he's not sorry for his actions. And that clearly he wants to reinforce that viewpoint. You want to stop, and you acknowledge that it's bad. So right there, you're already the exact opposite of him. But that's where I'm coming from when I say that you're clearly some kind of deep down in your, I don't know, cold librarian heart, a good person.
I'm just taking it out on the wrong people. You
know, I know. I know. You want to take it out on Real Drum. You want to kill Real Drum. That makes sense, I assume.
I don't want to kill him. I don't think so.
Oh, do you want, like, torture him for the rest of his existence? Like, hold him accountable for what he's done and inflict the pain of 1,000 souls he's taken back onto him? Because I'm game for that, too. But, like...
maybe that's it. Maybe I just want him to say sorry, at least. I don't know. I thought I'd never see him again.
Hey, that's also, you know, viable. I don't know if he's the kind of person who would say sorry, but, I mean, I don't know, I've only heard from what you've described, and he sounds like a bastard. I mean, it takes one to know one, but I mean, he sounds like a bastard.
Well, here's the thing, is that all this time, in fact, my very first book, I internalized this. I just wrote everything down. Appleshot was my entire pretty much experience with my parents, with Raildrum and everything. It's like I told Malifane, it was all there, but it was fiction, and that's how I dealt with it. But do you remember Kellum?
Yeah, I remember Kellum. That was hilarious.
He looked just like that boy. And that's when I realized that it's real.
Yeah, okay, that's tough. Okay, so may I make two may I speak bluntly?
Swigs.
I think what you need is an extended vacation. I think being out in the world is not only harmful and toxic to your well-being, not to mention my own sanity from having to put up with your shit half the time, but, like, I think you need to, like, decompress and, like, not be in war, because war is not good. It's good for business, by and large, but it's not a good thing. You know, war is a terrible, terrible thing that will fuck up people for generations. And putting yourself into the middle of that is clearly not helping your compromised emotional state. I think you would probably benefit from, you know, as you suggested, maybe staying, you know, and maybe just letting yourself try to live at least as basic of as a life as you can for a little bit, you know? I don't know. Also, well, okay, you know, point of order. Quintessa, you've known me for how long now? A couple weeks, maybe a little more than a month, something like that. I don't know. Okay, super fucked you're telling me this and not your fiance. Just putting that out there. Super fucked.
I don't... Because the thing is, if I tell Malifane, he's just gonna forgive me like that, and I don't want that. I want someone to be mad at me for this, and I feel like that's what I deserve, which is why I wanted to wait until Eskel came back, because I knew Eskel would be pissed at me for this.
You want someone to be mad at you? Would it help you if you want me to be mad at you? Do you want me to be mad?
I don't know anymore.
I mean, I can be mad. I can get mad. I can damn it. You know, I can get mad. If you think that's gonna help, I don't know, I can get mad. I can yell at you or something like that, but I mean, unleash all the rage, you know? The fury of the small. But, I mean, okay, look, I can, if you want me to, I will, but, good. Ooh, I don't know how to break this to you, Quintessa, but, ooh, you have okay, I'm not so good at the common tongue in certain areas, so I'll just say this as simply as I can. Your relationship kind of sucks. Everything I've overheard, discovered secondhand. I'm not saying that's necessarily Malifane's fault, but, it's you know, it's like when you mix water and, the thing that explodes when water touches it. You know? Yeah. Sodium, that's it. Yeah, sodium. It's like water and sodium. You're the sodium, he's the water.
At the same time, I don't think it's bad, but I think it needs to be worked on. That I agree with.
Have you two ever been on a date?
Well, no, not really.
Holy shit, you've never been on a date and you're getting married? Quintessa, what the fuck?!
Okay, it's complicated, oh, well, I mean, we took walks, if that counts!
You took walks?! There's a ring on your finger from walks?!
I was busy, and yeah.
You were busy? With what?
He promised me a date night the other night. I don't know when that's happening, but...
Scamps was foaming at the mouth a little bit, you're telling me that you are engaged to somebody, that you've gone on walks. You've never actually... Wait, did you ever go on a date with Esgal?
It was the same deal, really.
You were on a date with Esgal?
Okay, hear me out! Oh, God, we had our own way. Both of them would come and stay with me whilst I worked, and then we'd just spend the night, but we never really went anywhere, no.
You! Oh my god, everything makes so much sense. Oh my... Gods above! Pelor and Arathis and Melora and whoever the fuck else can hear me! Oh, gods above! Clarity has been granted upon mine eyes!
Momo come back from the tavern, and all he hears while walking by the bathroom is...
Yeah,
and he's just...
basically. Oh my god, everything makes sense. Okay, Quintessa, your relationship doesn't need to be worked on. Your relationship needs to fucking start!
Oh.
You need to actually begin a relationship before you can work on and improve a relationship. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm sorry, this is my first one.
No, wait a second. No, Malifane's not innocent in this regard either. How long have you two been... And I cannot stress these air quotes enough, so I might break my own fingers doing these. How long have you two been together?
about 2-3 years now?
I throw up in the bathtub.
Oh, well, I'm not cleaning that up.
No, it's my room. I'll get it. But you're telling me that for 2-3 years you have had a how much of that?
It's been a fucking year.
I climb up like Quintessa's shirt and I clutch her by the lapel. How much of that time have you been engaged?
Okay,
Since the beginning?
that's a good question. I actually don't know. I think, like... Scott, would you say about, like, 8-9 months or something like that?
I'm not talking anymore.
Why? Okay, so, yeah, I fucked up. We've been together for a year. I don't know how long we've been engaged.
Yeah, for a year. Unchanged, but okay, a year. I gotcha. I'm still holding her by the lapels. There's like, you're telling me you've been together? Oh my god, everything makes sense. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. No, yes, engaged for a year. My bad.
Engaged for a year. Okay, so 2 years, engaged for a year.
2 years, engaged for a year. Gotcha. You have been together for 2 years and engaged for 1. You haven't had a single date. You've went on walks. Oh my... Wow, this really just sums up everything, I guess. Scam, like, sits down on the bathroom floor and, like, looks into himself. And then at his hands. Then at his bathrobe. I think for the first time in my life, I'm experiencing full clarity. What's happening to me, Quintessa? Quintessa, what is happening? Why?
I don't know.
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to this in a minute. Look. Okay, so right off the bat. Wow. So you're not actually in a relationship with Malifane, all things considered, because you've never had one to begin with. When did you start kissing? When did you start kissing?
About 4 months after I met him.
Okay. I have made out with people I don't really know, so I mean, I'm not gonna judge. And when did the stupping happen?
About 6 or 7 months.
Quintessa, I hate to break this to you, but you don't have... Malifane's not your fiancé. He's your fuck buddy.
He's not my fuck buddy. Don't... Oh my god. Okay, no, I have to disagree.
Okay. All intents and purposes, he's your side hoe. Okay? Look, he is your side hoe. You've barely dated him. You feel comfortable around him, yeah?
You don't... You're not me, you're not him, you don't know our relationship.
Okay, cool.
Okay, maybe, yes, we do need more dates, I suppose,
So
yes. Thank God for this one we've set, but at the end of the day...
Are you familiar with the 5 stages of grief? The first one is denial, okay. and honey, you're swimming down it. No, so, like...
Look.
Okay.
Ultimately, our relationship worked on communication, on all aspects, which, when he left, clearly derailed. And I've spoken to him about it. This is fine. But...
I think I just went blind.
Look, I'm not good at this stuff. We both have never had relationships before. We just do it our own way, and we like it like that. But maybe we do need work, yes. But I don't know when I'm going to tell him about this.
2 things. One, I think I've definitely popped a vein somewhere in my prefrontal cortex. My vision has stopped entirely. I can't see, but I'm going to speak calmly. Your relationship doesn't need work. It needs a break, and then it needs to begin. You need to actually have a relationship to have a relationship. You guys need to go on a date. God, yeah, okay. I think wow. Yeah, you two need a date. I'll speak plainly. You two need a date, and you two need to date. Or you know what? Actually, hold on. You know, let's ease up on the second one there, because from what I've displayed, it's a pretty toxic relationship. So maybe you don't need to date, but you need to start somewhere and see if it actually works. It's just you actually need to have a relationship, and also listen, I get it. You have the hots for this Esgal guy still. From what I've heard, clearly more than this Malifane fella. That's a whole other can of worms. Technically the same person, I get it. You need to decide, or be polyamorous. I mean, that's cool. It's Irion, hey.
That's how we worked, yes.
Okay, good. So, okay, cool. But, I hear a lot of this, if Esgal were here, yikes, girl, that's bad. Because now you're putting it on Malifane that he's inadequate for your well-being, because, you are projecting those issues of inadequacy and loneliness onto somebody you care about, and by extension, that is driving an additional further rift in your relationship that is making the situation relatively unfixable the longer it goes on. This is a wound that sits in the middle of your existence and festers, and it's not going to get better unless you make some drastic life changes.
You see, just her face just shifts to guilt when you say that.
Right on the money.
Shit. I didn't even see it that way.
Yeah.
I was about to say I might as well go talk to him now, but I've been drinking. That's probably the worst idea.
You listen really fucking carefully.
Uh-huh.
You can hear footsteps walking away from your position.
Oh, shit.
Slowly walking
Do
away.
I have a high enough intelligence to know that he was listening the whole time?
Because we're 10 minutes over, probably, yeah.
Then I would like to end the session by Scam just going, oh boy.
Bollocks.
Well, go get him, girl.
Yeah, just leg it out.
And before we deal with that, we're gonna end our session. Sometimes the players give cliffhangers for me.
Hey. Can't believe I'm a certified couples therapist now. What the fuck?
So, thank you so much for tuning in to Fallen Empires in this first week of Camp Streamix. This Thursday is going to be the Cannibal Conspiracy Returns with Team Rainbow, whatever other noun goes with Rainbow this particular week. On Friday, it is Call of Cthulhu, Path of Perdition with Xander.
Please watch Call of Cthulhu. Please watch Call of Cthulhu. And Atwis. It's me and Atwis.
Mm-hmm. And then on Sunday, it's going to be Team Murder Stream. We'll see whatever that is. In the meantime, have a great summer. We'll see you next time on Fallen Empire. See you in the post-show. Bye-bye.
And don't swim in the lake!
Welcome to the post-show.
So, that's been fun to hang on to.
Jesus Christ.
Both of you get inspiration.
I already have it.
Well, no inspiration for you then.
Then you get nothing. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir.
Oh, this relationship shit always makes me so anxious.
Oh god, I'm sorry. I really didn't expect the conversation to go there.
I can't believe Scam is a relationship therapist now. I also can't believe that you just